Way of the Kensei monk allows you to use like different weapons as monk weapons. You can also add your wisdom modifier to them, and you can use key points for flurry of blows. So you make 2 weapon attacks. Let's call that 2d8. We're using a longsword. Fuck it. You add 2 more martial strikes on there. 2d4. Now that's 4 attacks. So if all 4 of them hit, that's 4d6 from Hunter's Mark, and then you throw a Colossus Slayer on there.
I hate you.
I regret nothing.
Listen, I was debating going like part rogue, part whatchamacallit monk in this rogue build, along with warlock, but I decided against it. So there's that.
So are we still going through backgrounds?
If you want to present yours, yes. You don't have to.
Yeah, I'd like Jim the People's Champ to present his first.
My background is simple. I am Jim, People's Champ, champion of the people. Where there are people, I will be their champion.
Seems legit.
Folk hero background. If anyone's curious what the actual thing is called.
And how are you already a champ? What got you there?
Pretty much a mix of being like fucking good and also kind of being nice too.
Okay. Seems legit.
I mean, give me 5 random heroes off the top of your head. Fuck it. Goku, Luke Skywalker, Superman, I don't even know.
Any DC or Marvel character.
They're all fucking good, and they're kind of nice also.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a problem if I refuse to marry someone if they don't acknowledge that Goku's fucking good? Or just, like, respect him, I guess?
That depends. If you feel that strongly about Goku, then no.
Yo, my man Goku gets respect from people of all creeds and colors. You know, anyone who can't acknowledge that, it's one thing if they're just ignorant of how good he is, but if they're aware of them and they're just like, he's not nice, we have a problem.
Fuck Goku.
Kitty, you've probably never watched a Dragon Ball episode in your life.
Did he just leave? Yeah, he did. I think I watched like I've watched a bit of the abridged, and I have to say, even in the abridged, Goku is pretty annoying.
I knew it.
Choose your next words carefully.
But on the other hand, Vegeta's kind of cool.
Vegeta's fucking nice with it.
Yeah, exactly.
By and far, one of the best redemption arcs I've ever gotten to witness.
I know very little about Dragon Ball. I play a fighter game, and kind of generally know who the people are, but I've not really watched Dragon Ball because I grew up in Poland and there wasn't much Dragon Ball here.
But can you acknowledge that Goku's fucking nice?
Yes.
Yeah, let me chill. You've basically gotten the point of the show.
Ooh.
Yo, what's your beef with my man?
I don't like.
Kitty doesn't like heroes.
I do like certain kinds of heroes.
You like the heroes with flaws, not like the Golden Boy heroes.
Yeah, I don't like the heroes who are just OP and just like the perfect protagonist.
Goku's everything I strive to be.
What?
Goku's everything I strive to be. He's always kind. He's kind of retarded. He's strong as fuck. You can count on him when it comes to a pinch.
Oh, no wonder I didn't have any gold. Because I didn't choose background.
Wait, did no one else choose a background either?
I It has a background.
Oh yeah, this fucking post. Let's go.
Okay, so
I don't know if I set everything up correctly, so that it will still show itself. What is the difference between main hand and offhand, like short sword attacks? I just what?
You won't add your
modifier.
dexterity modifier to your offhand attack.
Okay.
You don't add it to the attack roll or the damage.
I think you can add it
No.
to the.
No.
Really?
Really.
Word. Well, I'm glad I picked up 2 weapon fighting on Shadestalker, because that
Yeah,
was been...
Yeah. Like, it does make that a bit more worth it.
Word.
So, my name is Null. I'm a sorcerer changeling. Even I'm not sure what my true appearance is. I come from a quaint little family of wizards. I tried learning with them. It was very peaceful, a lot of studying. I fucking hated it, but I pressed on. Then all of a sudden, I just discovered I was already imbued with immense amounts of magical power and didn't have to fucking study anymore. And my parents hated it. The whole family was just like, yo.
Gotta go to school. Gotta go get your degree.
So there was tension, but they still supported me. But I couldn't stick with books anymore, so now I adventure, and I'm the only adventurer in my family.
Cool.
Cool.
I have dark vision, but the crux to it is I can only see in shades of red.
I don't have dark vision.
I literally am the Cheval song seeing red.
Alright. To do this.
Let me do this.
Come on, say it, say it, say it, say it! Roll initiative, say it!
Immediately. We have no
Take
story or
70
nothing.
damage- Take 70 damage from Dragonfire.
That would make me dead twice over and a half.
Which, that means it insta-kills with no death saves.
Alright, cool. See you guys later then.
Alright, bye. See you next week.
I mean, Josh wanted to fight, so you got a dragon. There you go.
Thanks, Josh.
Anytime.
Fucking Josh.
I'm just kidding.
Let me just see this one.
So is everyone ready?
I think so.
Yeah, dude.
I guess.
Am I the people's champ? Does a duck with a boner drag weeds?
Connor, I'm gonna kill you by the end of this session.
Okay.
Okay.
Drag
So-
weeds, what? Never mind, I don't want to know.
Don't worry about it.
None of it skimming the water.
Okay. So you guys are a party hired by I'm gonna call him just your boss.
Your boss.
From Velfa. You guys came from this city as like a group of kind of misfits thrown together, and you don't really know each other, but you've been sent on a ship, and currently you're kind of just sailing along this route, and you're off the coast of Samular, about to reach your destination, which is Desmona, right there. But while you're sailing, I just want to kind of like give you guys 5 minutes to introduce your characters in character to each other.
So we don't know each other till now.
You don't know each other, but like your boss like kind of threw you together and sent you on a mission, which I will explain in a sec.
What's our boss's name? And is he a dickhead?
His name is your boss.
Sure, let's go with your boss.
Quick question. What is the dominant race of the area we're coming from?
From Vilfa?
Of the region you're coming from, because continents
Right.
don't... let me just pull up my map.
Or I should say, the most populous
Okay.
race at about my height.
I don't know your height, but
5 to 6 feet.
the city that you're coming from is a Vidalcan city.
Then that is the appearance I'll take.
Okay. So Josh's character decides to morph into a Vidalcan of some sort.
I would say I was that while I was there. Continuing on.
Right.
Okay.
Actually, I'll tell you what you guys are looking for now. You've been sent to retrieve a mysterious artifact. Your boss says that a group of religious zealots has stolen this artifact, and after a few months of investigation, it has been sighted in Desmona. And he never told you what it's capable of, or like why they stole it. But the only thing you know is that it's kind of it's a cylinder with a lot of cranks and gears on it, so that it looks very mechanical, like a very mechanical type device.
Okay.
Did you say yes?
Hmm?
Nothing. I heard gears. So we're just on a boat chilling right now? We above deck,
Yes.
below deck?
Wherever you want.
I'm
Above deck? Yeah.
sure.
Same.
So, and we just, all three of us know that, like, us three are a group right now?
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys met very briefly before setting out.
Alright. So I'll just, like, extend my hand to Ithne? Am I pronouncing that right?
Ithne, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, like, take out my hand and say, Jim.
She would reluctantly shake his hand and say, Ithne.
Nice to meet you. And stick out my hand to Noel and say, Jim.
Sorry, I blanked. No.
How are you now?
Now? No. 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 Never mind. Hi, Jim.
So, you guys like fishing?
No.
I don't particularly like water.
I've never been much of a fan of it myself.
But I would
Well,
be
if I were
honest.
in character having an awkward, like,
Yeah. I like adventuring. Fishing's too quiet for me.
So, what sort of things do you two excel at?
Fucking shit up. Intentionally and unintentionally.
Small smile.
Ditto. Mostly intentionally, though.
Alright.
How about
Well.
you, Jim?
Kind of just nudge my warhammer sitting on my belt. Me and Beatrice here have gotten into our fair share of trouble, but clearly we've made it out. So, hopefully that trend continues.
When he says Beatrice, I would snicker.
Can I insight check if that's like a familiar he's not showing?
Sure.
Go for it. It's my hammer.
Well, there you go. There's your answer.
Omen of misfortune.
Indeed.
And like a random deckhand walks by, and I just like turn to him, and I'm just like, "How are you now?"
Is he human? If he's not human, it's the 5.
Hmm. I would imagine this is mostly Vidalkin, so it's probably not human.
So he doesn't give a shit.
So he just ignores me.
Yes, which sounds very appropriate.
So I just kind of say, "Not so bad," and just as if he answered like "good" and you, and I'm just like, "Not so bad."
Jim, I gotta say, you are so impossibly normal that it's freaking me the fuck out.
Well,
Like, have you ever seen a face that's perfectly symmetrical?
yet also somehow not beautiful or exceptional at all. Why, yes,
Yes,
actually.
it's
Anytime I
almost-
look in a mirror,
Rear?
Nice
River.
try. Nice try, your face isn't that symmetrical. Not even close.
you made a spare parts there, aren't you, bud?
Yes.
What's my intelligence score on this chat? Okay, so I would remember that I just asked you guys like, do you like fishing? All right, word.
So, what are we looking for again? What in character? Like what do we have to go
Artifact,
off of?
gears,
Some
mechanical
sort of
looking.
artifact, cranks and gears.
Okay, that's. I hope there aren't a lot of those. Do you even know where?
Some sort of
Ruins.
abandoned temple, ruin type place.
Yeah, so, wait, Connor, where'd you get that information from?
You said it?
He said cultists.
I have no idea. Feel free to retcon that if I shouldn't know that. I don't know where I pulled that from.
Your boss said that last seen, the artifact was seen in whoops. Oh jeez, I did not mean to draw that. It was last seen in Dalisay, headed into the hills towards the city in the hills of Desmona.
Have any of us ever been to Desmona before?
You guys have never been to this continent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some place called Delise, heading into some sort of hills.
That he said.
It's Dalisa, not Dalissa.
Delissa?
Dalisa. Leviosa.
I got a home to go back to, so the world is my home now.
That's a shitty home you got there.
Jim visibly like cloisters at the mention of like shitty home.
Ooh, someone has a backstory. Let's pry into that later.
So, I'm gonna just pull up Desmona here for 1 second. Gonna get rid of the burning fires because that's in the future, and yes, you guys are canonically in the past.
Cool.
And the one thing I should mention is that the ruins that you've seen here are currently not ruins. In fact, it is a bustling city called Mosefia.
Oh shit. So how far in the past are we, out of curiosity?
That I will not tell you.
Word.
Is there still mist and shit in those hills?
You are not there, but the answer is no.
Okay.
When you arrive there, because this is where your ship is headed, you will see no mist whatsoever.
Okay.
So, anything else before you guys arrive?
No, I think I've ripped on Jim quite enough
Okay.
for the next 5 minutes, 2 minutes, minute.
I think you meant second.
Okay, so your ship continues to sail, and after a few days, you guys arrive in Desmona, and you sail past you sail past Samuelar, and you sail past the Soldier Sentence. You see the Orc Mountains in the north, and you arrive at Mosevia, which, as I said, is like a large, bustling city. Let me see if I can get you guys a flavor picture.
Fuck, I chose a homebrew background. I accidentally chose a homebrew background. Guess I'm still working on my character sheet. Go on, picture.
Uh-huh.
Moment of misfortune has begun.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you weren't kidding when you said big bustling city.
Oh,
Yeah. So
Sugoi.
you guys arrive at this city. Yes, like there's large mountains and large hills around you, and the city's like very much built like to be part of this kind of environment. And you've kind of just you're here with not much else to go on. You know that you're looking for this artifact. It was seen heading from Dalisade towards the city's direction, but you don't know if it's here or if it's gone somewhere else. And you guys don't really have any support. This is supposed to be a very discreet mission.
Discreet? Who the fuck hired me? In character, when anyone mentions, don't forget to be discreet. What the fuck?
Your boss said like you don't have to do it exactly stealthily, but just like get the artifact and quickly get out. Like, don't
Without
stick
causing
around to
too much
answer
humdrum.
questions. It's basically like just try not to get anyone's attention and get out as fast as possible. Don't really answer questions. You're foreigners, so if you can just get out, you can go home.
What is the dominant race here?
This city is, I would say like, let's say about 60% dwarf, and then about 30% human. And the other 10% is kind of made up of a few elves, foreigners, maybe like a couple centaurs, things like that. Mostly dwarf and human city.
Alright, I will turn my cloak, or I will, like, hide myself under my cloak a little bit, turn to the side, and now I'll be human. And I will watch for the other two's reactions.
I mean, are you gonna stealth that, or are you kind of just like...
I mean, yeah, stealth to everyone else, but...
So I just kind of like ask some random guy, how are you now? And I like turn back around and Noel just isn't there anymore. And I just like turn to Aethna, who is still there, and just, do you know where Null went?
Yeah. Do you like fishing?
Um,
I stick out my hand. Jim, how are you now?
So normal, I don't get it.
so, yeah, Ithna, to, like, basically hide her, nature, wears basically entirely black with, like, leather armor, is hooded, and, like, has gloves on so that nobody can tell that her skin tone is, like, reddish and, like, sub-normal. And it hides her, like, fire hair.
Okay.
Because, yeah, she has fiery hair. Fun fact. And that is cold to the touch unless certain,
Unless she's tilted.
unless certain things are
Jungler
met.
defeats her lane.
It's not only tilted, but yeah. But then yeah, like if she meets certain conditions, like both her skin and her like actual hair temperature like rises. So
Okay.
so she would be entirely like cloaked, so you could basically see that she has like you could see her face, but it would be like basically covered, so it's in shade, so it doesn't look abnormal. And she would start kind of like looking around for any smugglers or anyone that looks semi-sketchy, or anyone that looks like they would be doing, you know, anything questionable.
There are not questionable things, but you can definitely get the sense from the city that it has a very like beautiful and wealthy external face, but there's something that about the city that just tells you that it also has like a hidden dark side of some sort, and it's very unsettling.
Delightfully unsettling.
How are you now?
Do I see any groups of people in cloaks recruiting for a cult?
No.
Damn, not even a perception check. Alright, well, if I were a cult, where would I be?
Well, first things first, you should probably have a place to meet up in case we get separated. It's a pretty big city.
You guys want to find a tavern?
Sounds good.
Give us a place to hang our hat for the night.
Sure.
Is that you? I could have sworn you look... Oh, well. How are you now?
Nope, I got replaced.
Still fine, Jim.
I'm the new guy. I'm the new guy. No.
What do you go by?
No. I'm his twin brother with the exact same name.
The same
Jim
Void. I
just
thought it
kinda
would be like
shrugs.
Null and Void. Wouldn't that be his twin's name?
Oh, Ego's better at your character than you are. Damn, dude. What?
That would, but then what do I name the third twin when I change again?
Null and Void.
Lloyd.
And. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I
what about
wasn't
the
even...
fourth?
How, and then R, and then yeah, and then now.
Yes, let's go find the tavern. Let's go ask the bartender if he knows what's what.
Okay. You guys find a local tavern called the Breath of Life Tavern.
Breath of Life.
Nice looking place. Little seedy.
Yeah,
A dive tavern.
It's a nice looking place, yes. It's built on like a very busy street, but when you walk in, it's a very small tavern, and there's only like 4 or 5 tables in total. And then there are stairs in the back right that lead upstairs. And when you close the door behind you, like all the street noise behind you is very muffled and very non-disturbing.
Oh, I just had a question of why completely.
Question of what?
I had a question and I completely blanked what it was.
They're a barkeep?
Mm-hmm.
What is he?
Ooh, were we do we have funds, and what kind of funds would we have been given by our boss for this?
You do not have many. You don't have funds.
Do
At
we
all.
get funds from
Even
our background?
funds?
Whatever you have from your background.
Word.
15 gold.
Did I not answer someone's question? I feel like
Yeah, what is the barkeep?
The barkeep is a human male.
Hey. Who wants to take point?
I want to see Jim take point.
That's a 10-4. Jim just like walks up to the bar and just sticks out his hand. Says, "Good morning, sir." Jim.
The barkeep returns the gesture and says, "Hello."
How are you now?
Connor, I'm gonna kill your character.
Good, and you?
He says, I'm good, thank you.
Good. My comrades here and I would like 3 rooms for the night, please. And also a round of your finest drink. Whatever it may be.
I
It'll
don't
be
know if you want to
300
put
copper.
alcohol anywhere near me.
It's on me.
Okay.
Are we still doing the same conversion applies? So like if I break a gold down, I'll have 1,000 copper.
Well, you need to adjust for inflation.
No.
No.
I was gonna say. Joke's on you, because you would have to tell us how far in the past we are.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
But the main reason is I would have to give you more gold, probably.
yeah, excellent. Alright, fuck it. I'm going standard exchange rate. So I hand him 300 copper.
Mm-hmm.
Might I ask for your name, sir?
I'm doing grapes, hold on.
That's his name
Can
now.
you spell that?
I'm true.
No, stop.
Grass.
He says his name is Chipanya.
Chipanya? Jim, pleased to meet you. Wait, Mike just used the forbidden word? Wow. Today truly is a special day.
But how is this? Chipanya sold us ribs. How is he this old?
Chipanya's low key, like the 11th god.
Do you love the god?
Chipanya is basically the Stan Lee of this universe.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
Inexplicable cameos.
He's like, what is that phenomenon where it's just like people keep showing up like all the times during history, like, but they look generally the same age?
Like Keanu Reeves.
Nurse Jenny.
No, like actually like real people.
Nurse Joy.
Real people.
Photoshop.
Are there seats available at the bar?
Yes, there's no one here currently but you guys.
Thank you kindly, Chipanya.
Oh, just so you guys know, Melissa says hi.
Hi, Melissa.
Melissa.
Why she
Good
not in
morning.
chat? She could be saying hi in chat.
I
Rude.
think she's busy with something.
Not busy enough.
Well, get wrecked, Melissa, when you watch the VOD.
For a
Yeah,
second,
Melissa, get wrecked.
I thought you said Mellis says hi.
Melissa.
Okay.
There's no one in the bar, but Mellis says hi. What?
All right, so Jim, like, did he give us like keys, I guess, or some shit?
Yeah.
All right, so I hand like a key apiece to my two compatriots, and I also hand them a cup with what inside of it?
What did you order?
Finest drink.
Finest drink? It would be kind of a dwarven spirit.
All right, give him a cup with dwarven spirit.
I give it a solid chug.
Jim like was holding up for a toast, but kind of just like retracts his glass and sips it like a human.
Aethna would probably chug the entire thing down because if there is any leftover on the cup, it would catch fire.
What? Oh, right. Alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
So Jim joins you guys in the chugging. He's never been one for gulping it down, but he does all right. Makes a little bit of like a like face after he's done, but it's whatever.
Constitution save. Oh, fucking.
Turns out wizards drink a lot.
I'm feeling it. Put my cup down on the bar. Oh, how are you now? Just like stretch out, kind of like get one of these going, you know.
Null smirks a little and just like, you know that pose when like one arm across your chest or belly, one arm sitting on top of it, holding your chin up, like you're just like, what is going on?
What?
Never
I
mind.
tried to recreate the pose you just spoke of, and I'm like not flexible enough. Like have my elbow on my stomach, and I'm like there, but like now my fingers are on my fucking nose. Like I don't know. So Chapanya.
That constitution is basically Aethna trying to like keep her like fire under control. Not necessarily feeling the alcohol because it would just feed the fire.
A 9 is not good enough.
So I start setting little things on fire.
Fortunately, like the floor and the walls are made of stone. Given that this is like mostly a dwarven city, but you kind of like burn like little plates nearby that are made of wood, and leave them a bit charred. But Japania doesn't seem to notice.
Jim, the People's Champ, is very noticeably unsure of how to deal with spontaneous combustion of things.
When she sees that he's uneasy, she would kind of like tap him on the shoulder, but like it would be a very warm like tap.
What are you illusioning me with?
I'm making it look like the cup is not burned.
It's not the cup that's burned. It's the plates around.
Wait, what?
I'm not sure what's going on, but do you guys want another round?
I mean, if you're buying.
Trapania, one more round, please.
I'm
also,
gonna go.
Any pipe weed you have available would be greatly enjoyed.
No, we're on a job. Chapanya, any information you could give us instead of pipe weed?
We'd also accept both.
Japania has no information, though he does give you another round.
Chapanya, where would we be better off getting information?
Not here.
No shit.
Ifna says, I'm gonna be back, and then kind of just like walks out of the bar and basically just walking around the streets looking for like back alleys and sketchy people that may or may not know something about like higher caliber stuff.
All right, guess we're splitting up.
Shadron reunites again.
Ego, what's your character's name?
Aethna. Here.
Aethna. Okay.
This.
When Ethna exits the bar, you are almost immediately, like, knocked aside by someone running past you, and they're being chased by the city guard.
Can I follow them indiscreetly?
Yes. Well, you'd have to roll stealth if you want to do it discreetly.
Do I have anything that gives me advantage in this case?
Sorry for you guys.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, you managed to follow them discreetly. Let me just see something here. Where is it? Okay. So you follow 3 guards, which are chasing this mysterious person that you know nothing about. And eventually, they try to run through crowds, and while looking back at the guards, they kind of don't see where they're going, kind of trip over a small animal and fall to the ground, and the guards quickly surround this person, and they begin apprehending them, but the suspect starts shouting something to everyone around him in a language you don't really understand.
I know both common and primordial.
You still do not understand him.
Okay.
If you... Let me see.
Is there anything that I could roll in order to maybe like recognize words or remember certain words that could...
History. You may roll history.
Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. Yep, this is gonna be bad.
Well, there you go.
I am unlearned. Okay, is there anything about this person that gives me any clues?
Yes, for the most part, they are wearing regular, like, everyday kind of clothes, but as they're kind of being roughed up and searched by the guard, you notice that there are a couple tattoos on their forearms, which kind of resemble a, kind of like on one arm is kind of a gently blowing breeze kind of art, and on the other hand kind of looks like almost like a hurricane or a tornado type storm. Not storm, not like rainy storm, but like a strong wind storm, if that makes sense. Think of something like a tornado tattooed on their other arm.
Okay.
That's what you know.
Is there anything else that I can get from him? Or this, like, what is it called? English. Fuck. I can't English right now.
Well,
whatever is happening from the guards and him. Is there anything else that I can pick up on?
not really. His tattoos are really the only noticeable thing. You have time to see before the guards drag him off into some unknown place.
And if I take a look around, is there anyone that looks like they were particularly interested in what they were hearing and or seeing?
You'd have to roll an insight check. You look around, but there is a crowd kind of just staring at the whole incident. So there's a lot of people watching. not only from like higher windows, but also from the ground level. You don't really notice anyone out in particular. You just kind of get the sense that this has occurred more than once. Like people kind of whisper to each other, like, "Oh, these guys again," and like, "I'm so tired of these petty criminals." But no one in particular is like suspicious in any way.
If I make my way like to the ground and people who are just like whispering about it, can I discreetly ask people like if like who was that, or like what's up with that?
What do you mean discreetly ask people?
Like I don't want to be too forward with like what's that criminal organization, right? Like I want to be like like because I'm picking up what people are whispering is like does this happen often, kind of like type thing, and kind of like lead them on to like talk about who these people are.
Okay, so to me that's a deception roll.
Deception roll.
Yes, because you're trying to convince them to talk about something, like, unconsciously.
Okay.
Or so.
Okay. Nope. Can't do that.
So yeah, when you try to talk to some of the people, they just kind of give you a look of like who are you, you know? And they kind of just split apart and walk their separate ways to get away from you.
Okay. In that case, I would head back to the bar where I assume the other two still are.
I mean, unless this took less than about 10 minutes, I would have headed out to just go exploring in a random direction too, out of antsiness.
I would say that incident took like 15 minutes in total. So that's up to you if you want to wait for Ethan to come back or not.
At about 10 minutes, I would have asked Jim, what do you think, Jim? Should we head out? Should we look for her? Should we go do our own thing? Should we split up? What do you think, Jim?
Well, Jim quietly asks himself, "How are you now?" He says, "Not so bad." And he hasn't quite finished this drink that he's working on yet, so he says, "Let's give her another 10 minutes. If she doesn't come back, we can go looking around."
Another drink. Ooh, that drink hits a little harder. Yeah, we wait.
14's good enough.
Jim's buying, by the way, so he just hands Null another glass.
You start to see why he's called the People's Champ. And it has nothing to do with fighting.
Bribery. Ah.
How long does it take me to get back?
I think less than 5 minutes.
Okay. I would like sit by them again and be like, or ask them, either of you learned it?
Jim like puts his cup down on the table and says like, I mean, I learned they got some pretty good shit over here. You didn't really say much. You kind of just got up and left, so we figured we'll wait for you to come back.
I was asking, are either of you learned?
Oh, learned. In what?
I've learned a thing or two.
Deception? Trickery? Sleight of hand?
No, I
Casting
mean like
spells?
book smart.
On the
Have you
down low?
read? Are you well read? Would you be able to recognize symbols?
Probably.
It was history, right?
What are you rolling to identify here?
The symbol that she is like describing or whatever.
The two symbols that are the
The
tattoos.
tattoos?
Mhm.
The tattoos? That would be... Make a religion check, because she rolled to identify the language he was speaking, not the tattoo.
That's what I thought it was. Tattoos aren't
I
learned.
don't need religion. I have shitty religion as well. Fuck a religion.
Can we
Yeah.
pick Japanya's brain?
I don't think any of those religion checks are really good enough.
To ask Chapanya. We're not
not
pious
worthy.
enough to ask.
Chapanya tells you that he doesn't know what the tattoos are, but he does tell you that these guys have shown up multiple times before. And they always talk about like the breeze of death, and they always like threatening the city, and they like to hold these huge like spectacular rallies that always get shut down by the city. So they're very much like an underground cult of a sort.
Which of these two did you just say?
He said the breeze.
The breeze of death? Okay.
Like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he says like they always try to have like a very colorful language. They're always talking about, the storm that clears the city, or the breeze of death, stuff like that.
Does Chapanya know, like, if I would ask him what's their goal, or like why, like what's their motive basically? Does he know? Or would they just be like fanatically yelling about the breeze of death is coming and that's about it?
They're always trying to convince people to move out of the city. They say that they claim that the hills are a sacred land that should not be occupied.
Well, how are you now? Sounds like we got a cult on our hands. I don't.
You said they hold rallies?
Yeah, like they, I don't want to say rallies, but they basically just kind of find like, they kind of just start preaching at a certain like square, and they usually get in like 10-15 minutes before the guards come and shut them down. And he has mentioned that they have also fought the city guards as well, so they always try to like hold off till the last minute, and people are kind of really tired of their
Okay. Let's go find these people and give them a piece of our mind. We're tired of their shit too, and it's only just begun.
I've known these guys 5 minutes and I'm already sick of them.
And where might we find a common place they show up?
They really just pop up like randomly. Japani tells you like there really doesn't seem to be a pattern to where they are or aren't. It's just it's only a matter of time if you stay here long enough.
I would slide Chapanya a silver and tell him thank you for the information. I think we should either find a rally or
I think we should just find a market square and spread out to like the limit of our eye and earshot, and then flag each other down when one of us notices. Unless someone has a solid way for us to talk to each other at a distance.
Gets up, walks to the corner of the room. How are you now? With his hand like cupped over his mouth.
I expected nothing, and I was still surprised.
I am down. Let's do this shit.
So what are you guys doing exactly?
We are taking all of the information we have, which is jack squat, and we're basically just going to wander around until plothook.exe occurs.
Lingering in more popular places.
Plothook.exe. Oh man. Are you guys splitting up or are you staying together?
I mean, I'm staying together, but if they're just very clearly trying to get away from me, I won't stop them.
Oh no, you intrigue me too much for that.
How are you now?
Athena, are you staying with the party or are you...
I would stay within, like, earshot, but I don't think I would be next to them.
Yeah, I'd be embarrassed too. Okay, you guys start walking the streets after the small incident of arrest, and you pass an alley, and initially you kind of just like walk past it, not caring too much, but you kind of like, wait a minute, what was that kind of moment, and you go back and you notice a strange writing on a wall that kind of looks like this.
Does any one of us recognize this language?
What languages do you speak?
Primordial and Common.
Common, Dwarvish, Primordial...
Elvish, Undercommon.
Nope, none of you recognize this language.
Damn.
This
I
is not
just
a
chose
language
these
you
two.
speak. And I will give you a little DM hint. This is not a D&D language either.
Oh, wait, is it clandestine? Out of character? Asking?
Is this clandestine? Hold
Not
on.
a D&D language. Thieves can't?
This is not clandestine. Come on, man, you should recognize clandestine.
I don't know, dude.
Clandestine is very different from this. In fact,
Summer
you
thought
could
we
not
were
be
asking for
further
Noah.
apart from clandestine right now. I'm kidding. But no, it's not clandestine.
What do you mean it's not a D&D language? As in, like, no matter what
It's
we
like
did,
a Mike's universe language and not like
Yes.
something we'll find in
Okay.
PHP.
Yes, you will not find this in the PHP.
is there
He means
anything?
he's cheating.
Is there anything that we can like copy this?
You can
Onto?
copy it, yeah.
I wish
mean-
to copy this.
Okay. You copy it.
Dope. I'm gonna make note.
Well, I'm gonna guess Japania is not gonna know what this is.
To save you the time of going back, no. He doesn't speak this kind of language. Again, this is a dwarf city. Dwarf and human city. He would be a Renaissance man if he spoke something other than dwarf and common.
The best way for us to probably find out what this is to go to like a library or anything close to this.
Can I just ask people?
For
You mean, like,
the direction of
passersby?
the library.
No, like about like what this is.
Who are you asking? Are you asking a passerby? Are you going to someone specific?
Just commoners, people walking by.
Okay. What did you post Folk Hero for?
Just in case it would give you any more context as to how a commoner might treat me.
Okay, so okay, you're liked, I guess, is what this is saying. When you ask passersby, no one can read it or understand what it says, but people tell you that these cultists like to graffiti things onto walls and streets, and even in people's homes sometimes. Like, they would break in, and especially people who publicly oppose them, they would like write on their walls in chalk. And in very extreme cases, bodies have been found to have like whatever this language is like carved into their skin.
So I don't know if anyone else honed in on that one thing he said specifically.
Yeah,
But-
graffiti.
Why go find them when we can just make them come to us?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how?
Anyone who publicly opposes them.
I
Yeah,
would
but
try. I got an idea.
What do they even stand for?
I would start doing like a public acrobatics show to catch people's attention. If this means anything to you. There you go.
I slowly distance myself. Yo, +9? What the fuck?
I will like.
Proficiency.
I have a. Hold on, what is
I have
it?
a double
and-
proficiency in this because
And
I have expertise.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have an iron pot from my folk hero background. I'll just set it on the ground in front of her in case anyone feels like giving tips, and I'll also give her space.
So just start doing backflips in the streets.
Basically like an acrobatics / a little bit of fire type of like public show just to catch people's attention. Anything that's flashy.
Okay, so Ika has the physical skill to pull off, Cirque du Soleil, but we need some charisma here to kind of draw people in. So someone else has got to.
All
step
right.
up here.
All right. I see people just looking at her weirdly with no announcements going on. So.
Yeah, because if you just start doing backflips in the street, people are like, "What is going on?"
Seizure or intentional?
No, people typically just step and stare and
All right. I prep my solid booming voice, wishing I had learned prestidigitation, but oh well. Ladies and gentlemen, the world-renowned Eithne and her daring acrobatics.
who the fuck is her real name? Okay, continue.
You mean you didn't give me a fake name? That one's on you.
You mean you didn't
Correct.
think of making up a fake name? That one's on you.
No. You...
Let's draw as much attention to ourselves as
Uh,
possible because that's opposite
would
of
you
what the
like a-
boss said.
Would you like a performance or charisma check?
I think performance.
Damn, no proficiency.
Okay.
I will help by giving him advantage, kind of just being his hype man. Like, okay, or like random like. However, you would.
Someone walks by like, "How are you? How are you?"
How are you now?
All right, roll it again, Josh. Okay, I'll definitely take a 19. That's definitely more than good. Can I just say, like, at the beginning of this mission, I was like, "Your boss said to be discreet and not really draw any attention," and Iga's idea was like, "What if we have a circus, guys?"
I mean, I was literally about to start standing on roofs, just yelling out, "Fuck the breeze of death! What's good, kids?" Just basically shit talking them until someone showed up.
Well, generally that's kind of the idea, but like getting people's attention is definitely gonna get us targeted. So
I'll add in some minor illusion of like hoops that she jumps through, or, Look like I'm juggling some firebolts.
I mean, you can quite literally make a lion's roar or the beating of drums. So,
Oh shit, I can do sounds with this. My bad.
yes, you can. You would know that if you read your own spell.
I had
have
a
this
limited
on
time to look
Stalker.
through 2 entire spell lists that I have never seen before.
You have this on Skulker.
Yeah,
Don't
I
you?
know.
I regret nothing.
Okay, so what are you doing with minor illusion?
Illusion-y shit. Visuals. Like to accentuate her flipping and acrobatics. Like a ring of fire that she jumps through.
Okay. So, yeah, people definitely start gathering around and start cheering for you. And, toss coins into whatever
Iron
Jim
pot.
put out. Yeah, so, people toss a copper or two in there, and everyone, starts clapping and cheering. Someone even starts playing music, like a random bard of some sort. No, I'll not give you a name. And after I would say about an hour or two, you see in the back of the crowd, people start to break up and walk away, and eventually someone you hear a very endangered scream of some sort, and the crowd starts to part. And you see people in again common people in leather armor come up and start to bully people in the crowd and try to break it up. And you guys recognize the tattoos on their forearms from being the same cult as the guy who got caught before. And so they're coming to break this up and
Fucking go, Tom! Let's fucking go, boys! I'm sorry. I'm just they're here now. I'm hyped.
Yes.
Everything we worked for just paid off.
Without having us to shout some obscene things about the brains of death and shit. That's good. When I see people I guess pushing people around and bullying them, I would stop flipping and stuff and just walk English.
Intimidatingly.
Thank you. Towards them. And kind of
yeah, I mean, how many of them are there? Because, Jim would not tolerate this shit. If there's, 30 of them, he probably won't walk into the middle of, a 5x5 full of people, but if it's, 3 people, he'll just walk right up to them.
I would say there's 5 of them.
Okay, does one of them look like the leader? Of the 5 of them, there's one who's distinctly in front.
Yes.
Okay. Ho-ho! We have some rivals on the scene! You there! And I point to him. And I do that. But with that, so I don't even have to roll sleight of hand.
Wait, what is going on?
He subtle spells a suggestion.
Is it just a course of activity limit to center?
Immolate itself. Clearly out of the question.
Wait, gotta read the spell.
Are you literally just going to suggest for him to fuck off?
No.
What are you suggesting?
You there! We have a lot of questions that I think you should answer for the next 8 hours.
What's your spell save DC?
Oh shit, it's a wisdom throw. 16.
How are you now?
Yeah, level 4. Took the ASI. Full charisma.
Yeah.
Plus, what else did I get? Plus 2 charisma from being a changeling. So, yeah, plus 4 charisma. Yeah.
Okay. This is a wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still holding my breath.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, it just showed up.
Is roll 20 any like lagging for anyone else?
I mean, considering the time between you saying roll to 7 and me seeing it was long, yeah. So we'll see.
Does this guy like approach Null after he like fails this saving throw?
He keeps his distance.
Okay.
What is your name?
He responds in a language you don't understand.
What the fuck is that language?
He responds in a language you don't understand.
You should speak in a language I do understand. Oh, wait, no, that would be an additional suggestion, not just a question to answer. Damn. And none of us understand it.
Correct.
But he would still be answering my questions relatively truthfully. Do any of the 4 around him look surprised that he's just willingly, like...
Yes. Yes, they do.
And I point to any one of them randomly. You there, care to translate for us? We're trying to have a conversation, but it's not going so well as you can.
They do not respond.
Nah, fellas. And I kind of just like put my hand on Beatrice and sort of walk up kind of uncomfortably close to them, but like I do not falter because I am James, the people's champ. And I
James?
just like
Since when?
They do not allow you to approach.
when they don't allow me, like do they just stand like in front of me?
They kind of draw their weapons and kind of like it. You get the sense that if you step any closer, they will attack.
So I'll stop at that point, but I'm very clearly unintimidated by these people, and I say, don't y'all have anything better to do other than roughing up innocent folk and just being general pieces of shit? Come on now. Be a pal. Translate for us, hmm? Your buddy here seems to think that we're trustworthy. No?
You get no answer at all.
I tell the leader...
Can I try
think
to
you should-
intimidate them to like,
Oh,
you know, like the quote unquote friendly suggestion of you should definitely translate. Intimidate.
No. You may not intimidate.
Alright. Why don't y'all just get the fuck out of here?
Alright, roll for initiative.
I apologize to the audience.
So when Jim, no one's champion, says that, they kind of remove cloaks, and kind of reveal their truer selves, I guess. Or, they say.
No one's champion.
I'm gonna let that one slide.
What is their truer natures?
Well, they kind of show their uniforms off a little bit. You see that they look very, very culty. Is what their uniforms change. Okay, shut up.
And y'all got fancy matching uniforms too. What a cute little group you guys are. And Jim just smiles, like pulling Beatrice from his belt.
Also deploy yourselves down here.
Is there anything about their uniforms that stands out, Logan?
A little bit. They little further back, guys.
What?
It's along the
Just-
same lines. They have a lot of symbolism of winds and tornadoes, things like that have seemed to kind of ravage whatever landscape they're in. But you also see things like you see like winds that also have like skulls and corpses and things like that kind of integrated into it. So if you make an insight check, I can make this a little more clear.
Okay.
Okay. So they seem to be mixing two elements together. They kind of seem to be air cultists, but also there's a aspect of death mixed into the whole shtick.
Oh, no chaos.
No
Shucks.
chaos.
I'd just like to say, stellar initiative rolls, guys. Good shit.
Right?
+3, +3, +2. Below middle of the road.
Yeah, we all rolled below average. Fucking sick.
I rolled
Yo.
a 9.
So did they?
Apparently, we
Yeah.
all just get
Let's
low ass
fucking
fucking rolls.
go.
They're still.
I take it all the
qualified
peasants
by
have
3
cleared
levels.
out. We don't have to worry too much about collateral damage right now.
Josh, what's your dex modifier?
3.
Oh, okay, so they go after you.
Damn right. Could have had 3 con, but nope.
I'm
Okay.
really upset that I am the last right now. I can't use
Alright.
half my shit.
Jim, the people's champ, you are up.
I haven't fought with my 2 companions before, right?
No, you have not. This is the first time.
I look back and, like, do either of them see, like, they're faltering or, like, nervous for what's about to occur? I take it not, but...
Bitch, I'm smiling.
Aethna,
Hmm?
are you, like, composed right now, or are you kind of, like, nervous?
No,
Like,
I'm not nervous.
I just smile seeing that I'm with 2 people who clearly don't shy away at the sight of the fight. And I'm just gonna, like... I don't want to outright rush into the group of them, so I'm just gonna kind of move to, like, intercept, like, whoever might run at us. Maybe, like, here. I'm gonna hold my action to swing at the first person who comes within range of me. Like, make an attack action. So, like, beat them up with my warhammer.
Okay. No, you're up.
Okay. I have to read a spell. 60 feet. Damn. Yes. Okay. I'm going to bonus action spiritual weapon.
You're nice.
Oh. Which puts a damn. I'll just make it a square for now. We'll deal with this later. Which puts a giant dildo right next to him and smacks him with a crit. Should I cast this at a higher level? What do you guys think? No. It
I
does
think it
nothing.
would be metagaming.
1 second, let's move.
You rolled max on that? Oh, just below.
It's like-
Fucking nice, though.
And
This dude just gets the King Kong dildo slap right in the fucking fotch.
And that was my bonus action. So I'm gonna move
Who are you
slightly over.
Are you targeting that guy?
Yeah, yeah. The spiritual weapon can only melee attack,
Okay, so 20 damage.
and I'm gonna firebolt him in the face.
Okay. 27 hits.
For a solid 8 damage. And that's my turn.
Okay. Also, when using these length measurement tools, use corner to corner.
Okay. Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, D&D is corner to corner.
Ah.
Okay, so this guy is going to dash to come up to you.
Oh boy! I'm a squishy! I have no armor.
Damn, they have a hell of a movement speed.
He
They're
dashed.
dashing. Yeah, they're dashing.
Oh, so he's not doing anything.
Yeah. So is that guy. So is that guy. This guy's gonna come up to you.
All right. Smack him.
All right, hit him.
Oh, sick. Attaboy, Jim.
You rolled all your good rolls last night.
Yeah, apparently.
All right. Josh, what's your max health?
33.
Okay.
I have some healing.
What did I miss? Sorry.
They're just dashing right now.
Okay.
Let me check one thing.
Trouble.
Okay. The other guy will cast cyclonic blast onto Jim, the People's Champ. So Connor, you will take.
Do I need to roll a save or anything like that?
No, you do not.
All right. I have 18 AC.
It just rolls for damage.
Oh.
.pikachu.gif. .jpeg. .meme.
So 31 damage.
Shit.
So I just take 31 damage with no armor class and no saving throw. I just get fucked. That's kind of lame. All right, whatever.
No, the 4 nat 6s is the kind of lame.
It would be nitpicking to pick one part of this that is kind of lame.
Let me read this again just to make sure I didn't. So hold on.
Jim died. The end.
He's not dead.
Nah, it's gonna take more than that to kill me.
Read it out loud, kid.
Wait, is this a 5e spell? This may not be a 5e spell. I may be.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that one back because I don't think that was a 5e spell.
What is it called?
Cyclonic blast.
Yes, pretty sure. Okay, I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna take it back, Connor.
Cyclonic blast. Wow. Oh no, it's an item in World of Warcraft.
Get out of here.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna redo that. Connor, when I move next to spiritual weapon, there's
No opportunity attack.
No
from
opportunity
leaving it.
attack.
no opportunity attack.
Right.
Okay.
It can only attack when I spend my bonus action to make it attack.
Gotcha.
And it doesn't provide advantage either. Fun fact for like flanking or anything like that.
There isn't even unit collision.
Interesting.
Like it doesn't provide or it doesn't allow sneak attacks either because it doesn't count as an ally. It's just It's just a spectral dildo whacking him.
Interesting. Okay. So instead, he's going to do lightning bolt.
Oh fuck!
So Connor, make a dexterity saving throw.
Rip.
Don't worry, it's basically fireball damage
Yeah, no, I know. It's
Which
like
really hurts, actually.
6.
in a line that extends
it's
for
a
100
line.
feet.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Minus. No, I'm okay with that because it didn't just like happen. Like I got a chance to not make it that bad, and I failed.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with that.
I saw like, because I'm trying to make this guy like air themed.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Cyclonic Blast looks good, and then I didn't notice that had like.
Do we not
no
have like a
save.
turn?
Oh, turn order.
Tracker?
Yeah, we don't have it.
I didn't put it up since this is like 4 people in
Okay.
total. So
4 people in total, meaning not that guy. Oh, because he's the one that's like.
I'm counting all the enemies as like one thing,
Okay.
Yeah.
basically. All right, Iga, you're up.
This is a problem. I don't think I made a bind for this. This is a problem. Okay. Give me a second.
Wait, am I supposed to be doing something right now?
No.
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 Oh, okay. I just heard silence. I was like, wait, I'm fucking up.
No, you're not. I'm fucking up.
No, it's the first turn is the hardest.
It's like, ooh, let me look at this like level 6 character I've never played with. All the things that I can do. Okay. The guy that's next to me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna command him.
Command him.
Ooh.
Okay, what are you commanding him to do?
Flee.
Alright, so he has to do a wisdom saving throw? What's your spell save DC?
One second, because I think this one's a little different. Here, let me just do this, and I think it will do.
You got this from your 1 level warlock.
Yeah.
So it'll be 8 plus your charisma modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So
The only thing
11
is
plus
that
your
like
charisma.
my actual spellcasting ability is Constitution, not.
For your Burning Hands Genasi spell. Because I know, like, if you multi-class like cleric and warlock, you'll have different spell save DCs depending on which spell you're casting.
The only
Yeah,
thing is that it
like-
didn't actually create one for this, so I don't really know what it is.
Okay, but what's your spell save DC?
It's 11 plus charisma
11 plus charisma.
Yeah.
Mhm.
for this spell.
Charisma modifier is 1,
12.
so 12.
12.
Okay, he failed.
Let's get it.
Alright. Anything else? So he will flee on his next turn.
Which guy is that? The one on the right or the left?
The one next to her.
Okay. Opportunity attack. Don't forget.
You can opportunity attack, but that's after he just starts to flee.
Right.
Eh?
I'm thinking, hold on, give me a second.
Eh?
I'm literally trying to like. I think that's all I can do right now. Because all of my bonus action stuff is not active right now. Okay. I'm gonna say that is it for now.
Okay, Jim, the people's champ.
Thank you. Alright. So, I'm going to spend a superiority die
Mm-hmm.
to trip attack this guy next to me. And then here's the attack roll. I take it that does not hit.
That does not hit. Does he need to make a strength saving throw?
Only if the attack hits.
Oh, okay. And then you do a 13 attack?
Mm-hmm.
The 13 hits.
Let's go. Finally. Fuck it. Action surge. I'm going again. Can I not?
Wow.
I regret nothing.
In character.
Your Warhammer dinks off his armor and you're like, can I not?
How are you now?
Josh really jinxed you because he predicted this exact thing.
I haven't rolled higher than a 5.
Yeah, because you rolled like 7 nat 20s yesterday when you were making
Just to
your...
test
I
out
was
the
making sure the buttons were working.
Yeah, and they were all like nat 20s.
I fucked it.
Yeah, you did.
Alright, that's my turn.
Can I not?
Apparently.
Alright. No. Do it.
That's null. Alright. I'm doing
I'm gonna
this
kill your
shit.
character.
Okay, I'm gonna move to this side of this guy.
Okay.
And, okay, let's see. I just have to double check I don't want to spend a bonus action doing something else. Because action economy. No, that's a reaction. No, I don't want to do that. Alright, yeah, bonus action, spiritual weapon attacks the same guy.
Okay. Nice.
So a 9 hits, right? Now. And then, having seen him cast Lightning Bolt, I'm gonna cast one of my own in this direction to hit these 3 guys.
Okay. 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 Did you take Lightning Bolt before?
Oh yes, because I saw Lightning Bolt and Fireball. Like,
Okay, so they all three need to make
Dex.
yes. Okay, so these are in order, like closest to you, then that guy, then that guy.
All right.
So
What? What? Okay, the first two
Roll the
take
damage.
half damage.
Yes.
Okay, where the fuck?
Just roll a 48 on damage. You'll be good.
Huh, that's interesting. I don't have a button for lightning
Just-
bolt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm empowering that shit.
Yep. Okay, so hold on. What's your charisma modifier?
5,
5. Okay, so you can re-roll up to 5 die.
which I will. The 1, the 2, and the 3 threes.
Okay, so roll 5d6. So you have 13. No,
There's the number.
Attaboy, Josh.
so 7. What am I doing? 13 plus.
Just. It's 34. I added the 5 and the 4 and the 4.
Right. Okay, 34. Okay.
I got you.
First one takes half, so that's 17. The other one takes 17. And that guy dies.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay.
And I shout to the guy who is still under my suggestion to answer my questions. How was that for a lightning bolt?
He answers in language you don't understand.
Oh, I know, but I want it to demoralize the others. That he's
I'd
still
like to,
answering
like,
me.
mocking SpongeBob meme, like, repeat him in that language I don't understand.
Blarga Fidibble Nohib.
Cthulhu for talking.
Why are you speaking Simlish?
What?
Simlish?
I was speaking Frankendoodle.
So I think it's, Did you roll the attack roll for spiritual weapon?
Yes.
Oh, you did.
It was
Yes.
a nat 1.
Excellent. Welcome to team.
Alright. Cultist's turn. Okay. So, the 3 guys will each attack you.
Well, this guy has to run away, so during his turn he's fleeing.
Yes, that guy's fleeing. That's correct.
And I'd like to opportunity attack against the guy that's fleeing. Okay, thanks.
What are you holding?
2 short swords.
These.
Wait, hold on. Oh, that's verbal. Okay, fine. Okay. Okay, you can make your opportunity attack first.
Question. Do I only do it with my main hand, or can I do it with my main and offhand? I don't actually know what the rules are here.
Just a single one for opportunity attacks.
Oh, because.
Oh, hold on. I think I have an
bonus action.
don't I have an advantage against that stuff? Hold on, give me a second.
Take your time.
There's actually so much shit here that I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, while you guys figuring that out, I'm gonna roll the attacks for...
Let's go for it.
Okay, so Connor, they're going to attack... He's going to attack you. They're holding daggers, by the way.
Okay.
So, he's gonna multi-attack you. So that's the first.
Okay.
And then this is with disadvantage. Okay, so the second one fails. So he hits you once.
Okay.
18 hits?
Yes.
Okay, so...
Why was the second one at disadvantage?
Because that's the way they're made.
Interesting.
Alright, 2 damage.
Excellent.
And
I
then,
laugh in his face.
Josh, here's the first attack.
At disadvantage?
No, first attack is just normal.
The thing I posted, Unsettling Visage. I'm spending my reaction to make him roll it at disadvantage.
Oh, that's a... It should be +3, by the way. Okay, fine.
Okay, so the first one's 11, which doesn't hit.
Yeah. And then the second one.
Woo!
Okay, so he doesn't hit you. I like how I rolled an 11 and then you decided to have the disadvantage.
No, I posted on
No,
Settling
he put it
Visage a
up.
while ago.
Yeah.
As soon as you said it attacks.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
Yeah,
I did
no.
not see that.
I
was looking at a different part of my screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's also funny because I didn't see the 11 by the time you were okay.
Yeah. Iga, did you figure out your? Do you want to
Yeah,
make an
I
attack?
didn't see it, so yeah. I'm just doing a regular one.
12 does not hit.
Okay.
Oof. AC is 13.
I was
Just like me. Guys, they're squishy.
Okay. Let me
Not
see.
my fault. I'm rolling below freaking 6 every time.
Sam.
I have a +6 to it. You think it would fucking hit?
I have a +8 to spiritual weapon.
Okay. So he dashes away.
Ooh, that's tempting. Oh, that's really fucking tempting.
Just lightning bolt them again.
Right there. Just do it. Just fucking do it.
He's gonna move here, but he has to dash.
Who's that guy? Is that the guy that he's got a spell
That's
over?
still answering my question.
Why is he moving though?
I'll ask him.
I don't. Okay.
What do you think happens?
Why did you approach me? Do you miss me?
He answers in a language you don't understand.
Yes, but I look at the other guy's reactions.
I mean, they're a bit weirded out, but that's not it.
And my character takes pleasure in that.
Okay. Egad, it's your turn.
Okay. Sure. I'm gonna how far is this? Okay, so I'll just walk over them. What's Gucci? Where's my stuff? And now, why did I? I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, what's up? I want to do a regular attack and a sneak attack.
Okay.
I don't have a bunch for sneak attack though, so I'm just gonna roll a 3d6 if that's cool with you.
Wait, what?
So here, but I don't have an actual attack button for this, so I'm just gonna show this to you. So only if I hit with the attack, I can add a 3d6 to it. Because
Okay, so attack first.
I am. Give me a second. Jesus Christ.
Also, why is it a sneak attack?
What?
Because I'm
Why
here.
is it a sneak attack?
Because Joe Schmo was next to me.
Oh, yeah. If an ally is within 5 feet of the character.
Not an ally, but an enemy of the thing you're hitting, which is like a lame distinction, but does kind of happen sometimes.
It's a useful distinction.
No, I can't hit anything anyway, so that's fine. Moving on. I can roll above 5, I promise.
Okay. Jim, the people's champ.
Oh, right. Jim, the people's champ, took damage.
Oh,
I was
right,
about to
Jim.
whine about being
Not Joe.
squishy.
Spending a superiority die. Fainting attack, so I get advantage. I'm gonna fucking murder this guy.
Correct.
Alright, well,
He's still
he's
standing.
dead.
Excellent.
No, he's dead.
I go up to leader. I can't use another superiority die this turn, so I just like. Oh, that should be normal. So the 12.
12 does not hit.
Word. That is my turn.
Alright.
Actually, fuck it. Bonus action, second win, because I can. 10 healing. Awesome. Alright, that is my turn.
It's me now.
Yes.
Is it snap to corner even for movement? Like if I were to move the
No, it's
spiritual...
for not. It's not snap to corner. It's snap to center, isn't it?
Well, corner for like looking at things and
Corner for like range of an ability.
yeah.
But okay. Damn it. I don't like this.
Me
Is
neither.
everything I have... Yeah, is everything I have a ranged spell attack?
The sorcerer says.
I mean, yeah, but like that means I'm rolling at disadvantage. If I don't disengage from both of these, which... Ugh.
Nah, fucking do it.
Alright, I'm gonna fucking do it. First I'm gonna bonus action, move that thing. Where am I moving it? Chase after the other guy. I think it's 20 feet. Now I have to double check that.
Mm-hmm. It is. You can cast it within 60 feet, but you can only move it 20 feet at a time.
Right. Can I make it dash? No, I'm kidding.
No.
I know. Alright, I move that shit 20 feet. And... Shit, which one of these is a cantrip? Let's see, their AC is 13. Disadvantage. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on this boy.
Okay.
Dex save.
Dex save.
I think the save effect is half damage.
Nah, it's no
14.
damage. For
It
Sacred
is
Flame.
no damage. So, damage 12. Radiant.
He dies.
Yes. Radiantly. Flamboyantly. Demon Slayer? Anyone? No? Okay.
What do you think? We take this guy captive?
I mean, first we finish that guy off that's running away.
Can we? It's his turn now, so I think he can dash. Like, he can just keep running. He might be gone at this point. Unless it's not his turn now, then I mean...
No, it's his turn now.
Is command still on him?
I think it's only
Yeah, she
one
hasn't lost
turn,
concentration.
but I'm not sure.
It's
Yeah,
duration of one
uh,
round, so no.
Huh. Word. Alright.
Okay. Josh, what kind of armor are you making? Are you wearing?
None, but I have Dex, so I have the same AC they do, 13.
What do you mean you're not wearing any armor?
I've got full health, just fucking hit me. I can heal, I can handle it.
Crits with the Flame Tongue Greatsword, 100 to 0.
Alright. I'm just gonna roll damage here. There we go. No, I'm kidding.
And is there a saving throw?
No. You just die. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Stabilize me!
Okay. So here's an attack roll.
Oof.
And then
Nice.
here is the magnificent damage coming through.
Oh my
My
god, I
leg!
found a
Concentration.
thing.
Concentration.
Guys, I'm squishy. Save me.
Roll for concentration.
Although you cannot. Oh yeah, roll for concentration, and you cannot take reactions until the start of the next turn.
Are you talking to me? I don't need
Yes.
concentration. Spiritual weapon doesn't use concentration.
Don't you still
No,
have him
for the
commanded
guy-
or
for the guy
whatever
that's-
suggestion?
Oh, true. Con save?
Yeah. So for here, it's just gonna be DC 10.
Oh, well, okay. Ignore the disadvantage. So yeah.
Eh?
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 Hmm?
What does
Wait, what-
suggestible guy do? I maintain suggestion.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Eh?
Eh. 2 damage. Oh no, I can't keep him suggestible anymore.
Is that his turn?
That is his turn, and this guy will dash back here.
Ah, my spiritual weapon is now useless. I should have known.
Alright. So I move behind this guy.
No, you don't. No, you don't, because you skipped a turn, you son of a bitch. You are not the people's hero.
Huh? This guy dashed. Does
Yeah.
he have any bonus actions he can use?
Yeah, it's Ethan's
No.
turn.
Ah, okay, no moment.
Rude.
Fuck it. I'm writing the turn order down on a piece of paper, so I can actually keep track
It's
of it.
almost. Yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna swing at him because fuck it. Nope.
You're nice.
Yeah.
Offhand.
Great.
Offhand. Don't forget your offhand.
No, it doesn't matter.
Go,
You're
one
nice.
try.
All right.
This
now
is the
you can-
worst.
Eh?
Damn, that was a solid roll.
So I'm gonna flank this guy.
Tell me how. Tell me how. I can constantly be rolling under, like 6 or under. I have a
don't know.
+6 to attack, and I can't
saw the
fucking
same
do
thing.
That sounds very real, actually. I consistently roll at like 10 or under
Same,
in real
dude.
life.
Until you're the
Yeah.
DM. I think it's this campaign. Mike, can you copy paste all of this campaign to like a new lobby room thing?
No.
Okay.
Does flanking provide any benefits? Because I know advantage is like an optional rule, and like some people do other shit.
No, let's not.
Okay. So I'm gonna use a superiority die.
He's like,
Back,
fuck you
and-
guys, can't roll above a 6, your problem, not mine, huh?
Are we trying to subdue him?
What's it called? Oh, I rolled a 5. Fucking sweet.
Son of a
Um,
bitch.
So
son of a bitch.
does 13 bludgeoning damage kill him?
No.
How's he looking?
Rough.
I mean, we can say we subdue him. What happens when we knock him to 0 is that he's just now unconscious.
Yeah,
When
we
you
can
knock
say
him
we
to
do.
0, he dies.
You can declare that you want to do it like non-lethally.
Then I will make you roll at disadvantage.
Alright, then I just grapple him.
Okay.
That's a grapple.
Wait, that's an action though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, alright, so I'll just, I don't know, punch him.
That's an attack.
Yeah, no, because I only made one attack, so I'm not gonna, what's it called, waste the rest of it. So I'm just using the attack roll for this number, because it's a strength check, but the damage will be 6, regardless of what I hit, unless it's a crit. I don't even hit him, doesn't matter.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want to impose disadvantage, that's fine. I just want to point out that this is like a 5e thing. That melee attacks can knock a creature out. Yeah. Melee attacks only, can't do it with a spell. And I know that's not like the best source. I'm trying to find others.
It's so weird.
I know. It's rarely used.
Alright, I'll stick to the rules then,
Okay.
even though
I
I,
mean-
don't like it.
Exactly. No, that's why like to me disadvantage is equally fair. That like how can you just say like, yeah, I kill him, but not quite. Like,
But I'm
that
kind of
takes
just J.K.
finesse.
Wilson, so he doesn't outright die.
Alright, well, it's Null's turn anyway.
Oh, okay. He's grappled.
No,
He is not grappled. Okay.
no, because that's an
Uh,
action.
Okay. So since we're trying to subdue him, I'm going to equip my quarterstaff and whack him, and fail horrendously.
Eventually, guys will murder him.
And that's my turn, bitch. Oh wait, and bonus action, move the skull closer, even though this will be over soon.
Not if we keep rolling like this.
Yeah, you guys will die at this rate.
Yeah.
I forgot where. I think it was there. No, it was here. It was here.
It was here.
Fuck, I don't
It was here. It was here.
Connor, what kind of armor are you wearing?
It
Chainmail.
was here.
remember. Oh,
Jade
really?
mail?
Chainmail?
Oh, chainmail. Okay.
I have a shield too.
Okay. That makes things more fun.
Shocking grasp.
Yes. Damn, how did you know?
It's 2 spells. It could have been heat metal or shocking grasp, and you said they're air themed, so I'm going with shocking grasp. Final answer.
Does a 13 hit?
Does not.
Alright, well, he's bad at his job.
Same.
And then
I
this guy
ask
will
him.
make a dagger attack against. And then disadvantage multi attack. You go, what's your armor class?
Mine's 14, I believe. Double checking.
14.
14.
First one hits. That's it.
Hold on. Cause I have uncanny dodge, so I can.
That'll just have the damage.
Yeah.
It won't actually
I know.
do anything to the hit.
I'll have the
5
damage.
damage.
I don't even bother having that. Fuck it.
Take a whopping 5 damage.
Dope.
Concentration
Watch
checks.
Watch the fuck out.
I don't have to concentration check anything. I'm not concentrating on shit.
I know. I'm just joking.
They're coming to get you.
I asked the leader, how's it feel to suck at your job?
Josh, I'm gonna kill you. I'm literally going to kill you.
I feel like at this point we're beyond the need for the response of he answers in a language you don't understand.
Yes.
I'm not looking for the response. I'm just in character.
I know,
that's
yeah.
all. Like he has to respond to me. I don't need to know what it is.
Question: who the fuck's turn is it? Mine.
It
mine?
is
Yours.
yours.
Yay! Let me fail at this real quick. Yep.
Oh my god.
Dope.
Ooh.
Hey, there you go.
Hold on.
Oh,
I don't know. Just thinking. I could make this any better. Probably not. Did I reduce his hit points to 0?
no.
Okay. Then I don't think there's anything I can do anymore. Actually, hold
Okay.
on. I'm literally, there's so much shit for me to read through, like you don't even know. Because I have like both rogue and warlock.
You could.
Why did you complicate this so much for a level 6 character?
Because it was fun. I thought it would be fun. It would like hit shit and it'd be
No,
fun.
stop
but
having
I can't.
fun. No fun allowed.
Fine, I won't
Yes,
have fun.
clearly. He speaks another
That's
language.
all I'm doing.
Well, fun.
That's what I'm doing. That's
What are you
it.
doing? That's it? Okay.
Yes.
Jim the People's Champ. Make sure not to
Debatable.
have fun.
People's champ. Debatable.
I grapple the leader.
Just attack him with a
Okay.
melee weapon.
Oh wait, we established we can do non-lethal, right?
Yes, yes.
All right, then I'm gonna non-lethally kill the fuck out of the leader.
Okay. You non-lethally kill the fuck out of the leader.
And as his body like falls limply to the ground, I just kind of like put Beatrice back on my belt and just say, "How are you now?" And just like
Okay.
saunter over to this guy, but I know I can't do anything.
I'm glad you sheathed your weapon while you're still in combat.
Oh yeah, no, this next guy's getting these hands.
Alright, Josh.
I'm just double checking suggestion. Oh shit. Oh wow. Oh oops. That's a retcon. Suggestion ended as soon as me or my companions damaged the target.
Yeah. Kinda makes you look like a dick, huh?
Yeah, he was pretty forthcoming.
Placebo effect. I'm gonna surround that guy with a spiritual weapon and give him a solid whack. That's a solid whack.
Yes.
That's
Alright,
a
he's
solid
dead.
whack.
12 damage kills him.
Are there any like innocent bystanders that got like lightning bolted to death or anything like that?
Probably.
Non-discreetly. We're doing this
Some poor
non-discreetly.
shopkeeper's cart. Or like just a cart of cabbages got fried.
I was gonna joke that.
No, Josh. You're not allowed.
I'm hungry and I'm cranky that I can't hit anything.
Do we want to take a 5-minute break?
There's no point. I'm not gonna be able to get food in 5 minutes.
Just get like some fruit or something. I don't know. You don't have anything?
Well, not a 5-minute snack, no.
What about a 10-minute snack?
No, I have to actually cook. Because I'm a healthy human being. I home cook meals every day.
So I think the real question here is, how are you now?
I'm gonna kill all of you.
Still hungry and cranky.
Still hungry. Yeah.
He's ramping up his next encounter for us.
Alright, so you guys defeat the occultist. You knock out the leader.
We'd look around to see if there's any audience cowering in their windows, like you know when you
Bird boy.
like when you hold someone's hand up after like a boxing match, like the winner.
Uh-huh.
Like that shit. Like anyone? Any?
No, people have mostly ran away from the fight.
No viewers. All right.
So, what do you guys do with the leader?
Drag him to a library. Or anywhere that people typically would know how to translate languages.
And no guards showed up this entire time?
Well, so far the fight's been like 5 minutes.
300 rounds of combat? I knew it took a while. Damn.
Exactly my point. Like, that was like what? Like 5-6 rounds?
Yeah, it was maybe a minute tops.
Yeah, exactly. So, no, guards don't show up within 60 seconds.
Word. It's a poor response time. I'll be sure to dock them. What the fuck am I paying these taxes for anyway? You know.
You're a foreigner.
Sales tax? No.
Any clues on any of the bodies?
I already gave you clues.
Oh, right.
Dicks and shit.
You guys want to just bring him to like, or just wait for a guard to show up? Because I mean, I'm sure they inevitably will.
And then we're gonna get in trouble, and then we're gonna have to
For what? Beating
explain.
the fuck out of public enemy number one, who's roughing up innocent
Yes,
bystanders?
because we're creating issues.
We're
We're as
causing
much as
civil
part of like the
unrest.
public. Yes, we're causing
Well,
civil.
there ain't any witnesses here. We can just say they started it. Because I mean, they kind of did. I told them to fuck off, but
I don't. Okay.
All I did was ask him some questions, and then he took this hostile tone in a language I don't understand. I assume it was hostile. Like I did nothing wrong. We're fine. I'll get us out of prison, don't worry.
It's very
I
quick
would
deal.
not stick around and wait for the guards to come up. We need someone to translate this fucking language.
so we just carry a seemingly corpse, or like a seeming corpse throughout the city.
Yeah, that's not going to attract.
I feel
more
like that's
attention.
infinitely more sketchy than just like waiting around and owning up to what happened.
We're carrying a log.
Alright, well, I'll pick him up.
Okay. You minor illusion him to look like a log, and then Jim picks him up.
And I do this every minute to make sure he remains a log.
Right. So you guys try to find a library?
Well, that's what I assumed that, like, people would look up languages or something. So that would be my first guess.
Anyone else have any ideas? Just asking.
I mean,
Oh, fuck it.
no.
Shit.
Like I'm not putting my eggs in this basket. I don't see another basket to put them in, so
So you're
Okay,
just holding
I'm
on to your
carrying
ex.
this to the basket.
Okay, so you guys wander around. And you find a library that's very quiet. It seems mostly unattended. There's one librarian who's kind of tending to the books, but he's off in the back on a very tall ladder. So you have the option of just looking through the books yourself, or trying to convince the librarian to help you while you have a log as well.
easy. I got this. Watch this, guys. Is it a guy or a girl?
It's a guy. It's a dwarf.
Excuse me there, sir. We have a difficult question that could probably use your expertise. Do you have a moment to spare?
Oi.
We're trying to deal with a language that we've never heard before. And or I'm sorry, we don't know what the language is. We heard it spoken. And I ask if either of the Aithna or Jim remember any of the phrases that were shouted.
Would we? Any like specific words or something that might.
Like just the phonetic, can they repeat something?
I feel like that's a roll of some sort.
It's just a straight intelligence check.
I think so. Let me check if there's anything else.
It would not depend on me for intelligence.
Performance! No, it would be like you have to remember how it
Yeah,
sounded.
that's just like
phonetically.
straight recall.
Can I do
Yeah.
tongue acrobatics?
Tongue performance?
Like,
Josh, you're turning me on. It's not good. Yeah, let's make it intelligence. Just a straight intelligence roll. Okay, I'll take 13.
Wait, I'm going. Fear not, citizens. I am here. Eat that, Josh. No, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Connor Shade, but what about Jim, the people's hero?
I mean, if you're giving me free advantage on this, I am okay with that.
No, go on, Mike.
There we go.
Why do you have advantage?
No, because
He had
I
the wrong
rolled it
label
as
for his
Connor,
name.
so he was like
Joking
implying
that
like
he
I should
didn't
roll it
roll.
as Jim.
Oh my god, you guys. Anyway, so the librarian says, like, I've had it before on the streets with those cultists, but let me look something up. And he goes through some books, and you hear him shouting from the back, like going like, "Oi, come here, yes, I found it."
Awesome. Lego. We go.
Yo, Lego was great. Okay.
How are you now? I mean, what did you find?
Take 70 damage. Okay.
This kills the crab.
Okay, so you guys wander over to him with your giant log. And he opens up a large tome of all the languages of the world. So he flips through, and you see a lot of mysterious languages, some of which you recognize, and out of character, it'll be like Elvish, Dwarvish, Giant, Ignan, Clandestine, Illuminate, Celestial, blah 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 blah. And then it gets over to one particular page, and he says, they've been cultists around the city, and I thought, it's Orin, right? So, I don't have the language for you, but I got the alphabet.
Oh, that would be perfect. Yeah, the graffiti is probably also Orin.
I would
Yo!
take the page and like try and.
Go ahead and translate it, Iga.
Well, I haven't actually written it down. I just.
Well,
Kidding.
check it out. Okay. Here, write it down.
I am.
I'm just gonna Windows Shift S.
Yeah, just like print screen and use Paint. Copy paste.
No. Windows Shift S. Trust me on this. If you're using Windows 10.
What does that do?
It's a slightly different screenshot. It lets you do the rectangular select, and then it also gives you like a different, quicker. Like you don't have to open MS Paint. You just click the notification, and it gives you a simpler, snippet
I like
sketch.
it.
Ugh.
Well, how do I actually look it up? After I do
Do
that.
you have it like written down or recorded?
1 second. Yeah.
Quickly, it's fading from memory. Can't remember it.
We both have intelligence -1.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, am I the smartest person in this party?
Yes. You
Let's
are
fucking
the
go.
people's champ.
Oh my god.
I'm fucking out
all
here.
fucked. It's all fucked.
Oh, there it is.
So while you guys translating it, he looks at you guys and he's like, "So you got a big log, huh?"
I just wink at him and be like, check my pants, be like, oh, is it that visible?
And he immediately walks away. He just leaves him. He's like, "All right, I'm out of here."
How are you now? Like calling out after him.
I got through 6 of the 11 letters. I don't need to translate the rest. I know what this says. Why?
What?
I mean, no,
Are you asking Mike why, or is that what it says?
no, it's
Tell me it says like send nudes or some shit.
close. Do you want me to let Aithna take it in character?
No, go ahead. We could be
Okay.
working on this together. You're probably smarter than I am
Okay.
anyway.
No, we put our two -1 intelligences together.
And get negative
Or a
2.
-2 intelligence.
No, we get -1 with advantage. Which would actually be, yeah. And we just look at each other like, is that really all it said? It says choke and die.
Makes sense. Coldness,
I mean,
choke,
honest-
lack of air, die, death.
die, dice, yes.
Die, dice, 20, nat 20, success, win. Did we win?
I mean, Jim, not to call you out, but I whispered to Aithna, but to call him out. It's too simple. Why would they spend their time making graffiti of this?
Because they're fucking scumbags. Perhaps if they had ever been in a real fight, they wouldn't have been so keen to get in another one. I kind of like gesture up at the log on my back.
Maybe we should go find some more graffiti? Did we ever
Orin,
get the
right?
dwarf's name?
He said Orin. It's the language.
It is Orin, yes, the language of air.
Which means that if we find bird people, they speak it.
What?
Our cockers speak Orin.
Who said that?
It is literally on our cockers race page sheet.
Would Aithna the Ganassi know that?
No, because they're not from the same continent. And with
Our
your negative
characters.
you have a -1 in intelligence, which also means your history sucks.
Great. Is there anything else in the book that would point us in any other direction, or are we here looking at a graffiti that says choke and die and then dude that won't speak to us in the form of a log?
That's an accurate summation.
Great.
Guys, what if... Hold on, I want to roll this just to... Okay, that's low enough. Guys, what if we tried choking and dying? Do you think that's the secret way into their lair?
I mean, I'll just gesture up at the log on my back again. We got a perfectly good test subject right here.
Yeah, let's just murder someone.
This dude shot me with lightning. I do not give a single fuck. He's lucky I didn't murder his ass.
He's lucky I didn't
We
hit
murdered
him with
everyone
lightning.
else around us. What's one more person?
With lightning.
Yeah, we're already like quadruple homicide charge being brought up against us. Like, what's
Yeah,
a
let's just-
quintuple? You know? At that point, we're just evening it out for the tally.
Yeah, Jim, let's just choke a log, and I imagine that just looks at us like, euphemism? What the fuck?
Eh?
We're gonna go choke Jim's log. Thanks for the help. No.
Do we actually exit on that note?
I'm down.
Because if so, I'm just gonna say, "How are you now?"
I would ask the dwarf, is there like anything else that he could tell us about his language, or who speaks it, or who can translate this language?
Oh, where can we find the cult?
I don't think
He
knows
does
about
not have answers. He tells you that the books have answers. And you
Okay,
got the
well,
book.
Okay, can you show me the alphabet one more time?
Sure.
can we make the logic of it looks like chicken scratch, therefore? We go find chicken people.
Well, if anything, Mike gave us the help of they're not on this continent, so, like, let's not go to another continent to go find them.
What? Say that again?
Oh, there's no Aarakocra on the continent, so even trying to find them just because they understand Orc, like, that's a roundabout way. We don't... we're trying... Even though we're failing at being discreet, we probably still have a timeline going on here.
Oh, you guys have definitely failed at being discreet. You started a street fight after you started a circus.
I don't know, I think this log is
man.
fooling people. I think we're just...
This guy gave us a pool skimmer to go fishing in the ocean. I don't want to hear shit from Boss Man. Oh yeah, it's cranking some gears. It's in a city. Like, XD, dude. We'll take a look. Like, we'll be discreet. What do you want from us? I say we fucking steal the thing.
What, the book?
Fuck him. What did he pay us, anyway?
Oh, you're talking about the
He
artifact.
hasn't paid you yet. Payment comes after.
Oh! Guys,
What?
we should go ask the dwarf if he knows anything about the thing that we're looking for. The cylinder with gears.
Gears?
The thing we're hunting for!
Gears of War, perhaps?
No, the thing he described to us at the beginning.
The Cogs of Bloodlust? Cogs of Combat would have been much better.
Would have been.
Actually, there's a
Missed
enter the
opportunity.
gungeon item. Yeah, it's Cog of Battle.
What are you guys talking about right now?
We're off on a
Synonym
tangent.
for gears.
I'm asking about the thing
The
that
thing.
we're trying to go find.
Yeah, the thing.
The reason we're trying to get the cultists is to go get a thing that was described.
The relic
with the
that we're
word
looking
gears
for, the
involved.
job.
Relic, that's it.
That's the word you were missing? Relic?
No,
Okay.
but
We were aware of what you're talking about, Josh. Everybody understood.
oh. This fits my nat 1 intelligence. No, this does not fit my perception. Oh wait, I have no perception. This fits. Okay. Someone else come with a plan.
We can ask the dwarf if he knows anything about a thing, but like apparently it's been lost forever and never and ever, so I highly doubt anybody ever actually knew what this thing is about.
I mean, if anyone
Doesn't hurt
would
to
know,
ask.
it's a librarian with likely proficiency in history
Dwarf
and
man's.
arcana.
Dwarf man's buddy, dude. Do you know anything about a relic? And I would describe it to him, you know, cylinder, gearsy.
He says, you know, I was just across the street about half an hour ago, before you came in. And some strange man was heading towards the city center, holding just exactly the item you were talking about.
Get the fuck out.
What did he look like?
Just some tall human guy wearing some weird clothes, like a mask and all.
Did he have any tattoos that you could see?
I think he did, and he was also shouting stuff in some strange language. I think it might have been this one that you're looking at.
Yeah, I'd be pointing at the book. This is it, buddy.
Could you point us in the direction of the town square?
Center of town.
Center of town.
Wherever
Yeah,
he was
he escorts you outside the library, and he kind of like gives you directions, like go this way, then turn that way, and you'll find yourself in the city center.
Does it sound like where we were?
No,
Okay, cool.
you were not in the city center.
Okay. We head towards the city center and keep our perceptive little ear holes and eye holes out for anyone that looks anything like that.
As soon as the dwarf gives you directions, you see a group of guards kind of like rushing information towards the direction he pointed you.
Can I get ahead? Can I use the rooftops to get ahead of them or something?
That's going to be an athletics check.
I can do that.
Look out, Shadow. I gotta get up, baby.
Not good enough for you.
Also, have we been out of combat long enough where we could have taken a short rest?
Yes.
Cool.
You were screaming about my +9 to acrobatics, but your +8 athletics is perfectly fine.
I didn't say anything about your plus.
No, that was me with a +9. Just like, hot damn, that's cool. Yeah, most I've got is 3 + 8s. 3. I'll never get to use them.
Sick. Thanks, hit die.
What is happening right now?
I'm rolling hit die for the short rest.
Okay.
Because I don't want to go into this with, what's it called? With missing health.
Anyone else going to do something?
I rolled a hit die. I'm
I
good.
can roll a hit die, sure.
So yeah, let's go to the guards.
You know what? Fuck this guy. I'm just gonna, like, yeet him as far as I can.
What?
This
Throw him into a ditch.
Which
Yeah, pretty
guy?
much.
Oh, the log.
Log.
Is there a bridge, like, anywhere particularly
Canals.
high I can throw him from?
Sewers.
Yeah, there's canals and sewers and ditches.
Yeah, I just, like, suplex him into a canal.
Oh my god.
I just non-lethally pile driver him with a chair.
No, I don't care if it kills him. How are you now? You know?
When you suplex him into whatever hellhole you do, you hear a crunch noise of some sort.
Jesus.
Like, doing the thing where I, like, brush my hands off using each other.
Well, that's one problem. Suplex.
That's one way to be a people's champ, I guess. Let's
He shot me with lightning.
Yeah, man, he's.
Where I'm
basically
from,
done, you know.
folks don't take too kindly to being shot with lightning.
That's also true.
Yeah, it's
Have you ever been shot by lightning, Josh?
yes.
I
Yes,
get-
very, very much.
I get
come from an
electrocuted
eye
on
for
a
an eye.
daily basis.
When
What's
you
that?
get shot with lightning, you shoot lightning back. Why do you think I know lightning?
It's a good question.
Because you're nice. So, town square time?
Yes. Ego, what did you want to do with the rooftops?
I wanted to, like, go in the
Parkour.
direction that, yes, that the guards were going, but kind of see if I could get ahead of them, like, would,
To the town center, basically.
yeah.
Okay. You follow. You get ahead of the guards on the rooftops, and you come to a very wide open area, the center of town, where it looks like there's market stalls, and there are people playing music. And in the center, there's kind of like an elevated ground where a statue stands. But you see the figure that the dwarf described, like he's holding the artifact that you're missioned with retrieving, and he's shouting in common to everyone, and he's saying like a line of common, and then a line of what you assume to be Orin by now, but you don't understand the words. However, you do know he's speaking that language.
How far away are we?
I would say like 500 feet is where you see this. Like, you're
Okay.
still a distance away.
We're probably jogging, though, at a distance.
I'm taking
of
out my crossbow.
Okay.
Do we see the relic thing that he was supposedly holding?
Yes, he's holding it in his hands.
Tell him to choke and die.
Can I attempt to steal this from him? Like,
would you possibly
acrobatically
do?
get myself towards him. Maybe do some acrobatics, maybe do a sleight of hand, and kind of just yank it and run for it.
There's no one near him. How would you... approach him. He's also, I should also mention, he's also formed a circle of his like cultist guards around him to kind of prevent anyone from coming close to him. Because they're expecting like the city guard to come through, and it kind of looks like they're gonna pick a fight.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm basically just going to keep my eye on him for now and not approach.
Okay.
Kind of like
Connor, make an art.
stalk the enemy type of thing.
They're not moving.
I know, but like, I'm waiting for them to move and like create an opening, basically.
Did I just hear the rare Arcana request?
Yes.
Did
Make
I
an
just
Arcana.
hear? Oh, okay, never mind.
So Iga, they look like they're setting up shop here at City Square. Like it does not look like they're going to move. Connor, whatever you get as a magical sense from this like mechanical cylinder that he's holding.
Oh.
And you recognize one of the elements in there, which is your alignment.
Oof.
So,
are there any liquor stores nearby?
Probably.
I promise I'm going somewhere with this.
To a liquor store. Yeah.
A few blocks away, you might miss some action if you go to the liquor store, but it is possible.
I just want to make like 10 Molotov cocktails and just start chucking them into the circle of cultists.
How big is the circle?
How big is the circle? I would say like 30-foot radius.
Okay, damn.
It's a big ass circle, people.
Yeah, that's bigger than a fireball. Never mind.
Yeah, like they've come out in force.
All right, you guys wait here. I'll be right back.
What do you mean, you guys? Isn't it just us running to them? Or did we meet up with Aithna?
I'm assuming there's like guards coming over this direction. There's probably like fleeing citizens. Like, I don't know. Oh, you mean it's just Shadron right now?
Yes.
Wait here, no. I'll be right back.
Well, I would imagine you guys have an idea of where Aithna is, unless she's like really trying to hide.
I would disregard what he said and just take a slightly slower pace, but keep going ahead toward where Aithna is.
Okay. So you catch up. But you guys are in the city square.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Otherwise, you wouldn't see what was going on.
Right. Okay. Right.
Is this like a big wide open square, or is there like?
Yes, it is a big wide open square.
Okay.
Imagine
Also,
imagine like a city plaza or something like that. You know how like sometimes the European city.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine that kind of thing. Let me see if I can find a picture, because I'm not sure you guys. Okay. I'm gonna put it into our D&D chat. Imagine something like this. It's uploading. Give me a sec. Imagine that kind of like open square.
Oh wow, I was pretty close with what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, dope.
Okay. So, Connor, you're fucking off to the liquor store?
I am flying to the liquor store.
Okay, I'm guessing that's what the 26 for athletics is.
Yes.
Okay, you fly over to the liquor store.
I just like run in, like immediately ask the shopkeep, like, "How are you now? I need your highest proof."
Okay. He kind of takes you over to a couple of bottles of liquor. He says, like, I have a couple of these.
How much?
About a silver apiece.
I flip him 10 silver, even if there's like 6 bottles.
Okay.
How are you now? And I just like keep the change, and I just fucking like book back out. My goal is to get on a rooftop similar to what's it called? Aithna. Like overlooking the square.
Okay. Let's do another athletics check for that. Okay, you Batman your way over to a rooftop.
Alright, so my plan is as follows.
Mm-hmm.
I have an explorer's pack.
Yes.
Contains a bedroll. I also have a set of commoner's clothes from my background.
Right.
So I have plenty of cloth, and I also have a tinderbox.
I also have
And now
colors
I
clothes.
have high proof liquor. So
Right.
I have everything I need to make Molotov cocktails.
Right.
I'm going to basically set them up, and then I'm going to like light each of the rags and like immediately just start like chucking them one after the other at the circle, and I'm gonna yell out "choke and die" and Warren as like the smoke starts like picking up.
You wouldn't know choke and die in how it's.
Can I just repeat what I heard before?
What do you mean? Repeat what you've heard? You've heard a lot of different phrases. You've
Good.
only seen
We've
choke
only
and
seen
die.
it written.
Mhm.
Yes.
Alright, then I'm just gonna start general shit talkery of just like what's good, kids, and like
You
fucking.
could say like you
You
could
could
say
say
that
it in
shit in common. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Uh,
So Null and Aethna, you guys see Jim the People's Champ on a rooftop chucking Molotov cocktails at these cultists. We're starting to take notice.
I hope so.
how far away from us is approximately
Is who?
is the People's Champ?
I'd imagine like 100 or 200 feet away.
Okay, so if we
Like
start,
you see him on like an adjacent corner of the square.
okay,
Beep beep beep.
sorry. So I would probably join in, like both for the multi-pronged attack, and just start like alternating, like fucking firebolts and sacred flames.
Okay. Aethna, you see Jim and Null chucking Molotov cocktails and firebolts at the city square. And people are starting to panic.
People.
All throughout the square. Yes, there's a crowd. What's your reaction to this?
Are they chucking it like at the people or at the cultists? Is it like
At the
first?
cultists. Like you can
I'm
see
aiming
it.
for the center of the circle.
Yeah.
Same.
I would get away from them and hope that like the cultists don't recognize, like don't see me with them.
I'm gonna change my appearance to be the guy that was our.
The guy that was what?
The log. The guy that was
Change into a
yeeted.
log. Okay.
No, you know what I meant.
Yeah, you meant the log.
No,
So you're now a firebolt chucking log. So,
perfect
Aethna,
disguise.
What are you trying to do? You're getting away from them, and then what?
I'm getting away from them and like looking for the cultists to kind of get distracted by them so that I can find an opening to the dude that's in the center.
Okay. So here's what happens. You guys start chucking these things at the cultists, who start to break formation and kind of like they're starting to point at the rooftops and speaking to each other. And then the city guard starts to arrive. And as the cultists break formation and the city guards arrive, a huge skirmish breaks out in the city square. And now the cultists are fighting the guards while firebolts and Molotov cocktails are being chucked into the mayhem of it all. So, Aethna, you see a lot of like individual fights going on, and there's stuff is starting to burn, and the cultist leader in the center is still shouting at everyone in Orin.
I would mostly pay attention to the leader, and like if I find any opening, like I would just dip towards him and try to like steal that thing.
Okay, you kind of make your way down from the rooftops and start sprinting towards the leader, who chants for a couple of seconds, and he turns a few I don't want to say cranks, but he kind of twists the mechanical device artifact that he's holding, and from one of the ends of the cylinder starts spraying this mist out that kind of starts forming in front of him. He just starts cranking it. Yes, he starts cranking it.
Choke and die.
And this mist starts to conglomerate more and more and more until it forms a creature, which you see to be this thing.
Great.
How are you now?
So he, out of this cylinder comes this air elemental, and now it's very much alive in the city square.
Can I use heat to? It's gonna be weird. Can I use heat to kind of like,
I will help with heat.
To
Insert
kind of
Molotov.
redirect air current so that he doesn't like spread this mist everywhere, or is it just like this creature, or is it like the mist coming off it, or what's going on?
This is a magical type of air, so no, generally doesn't work.
But I have magical fire.
It's a very strong magic. Like it actively resists being moved. It's not like natural air that just moves where it's being
Bye,
moved.
Connor.
So, when you say it's a very strong magic, what slot level are we talking?
What do you mean, what slot level?
It's NPC magic.
Oh,
There,
okay,
we
so
cannot quantify this on a player scale.
we cannot dispel magic with a DC check?
No.
Okay.
This thing is basically like it's in the real world now.
We're staring plothook.exe in the face right now.
Dispel plothook.exe.
It fails.
Drag plothook.exe to recycle bin.
Cannot be deleted. Are you an administrator? Change my mind. I don't know.
Password,
Anyway.
password?
Fails.
Ah,
I got you, Mike. Don't worry.
Thank you, Connor.
So, how big is this thing?
It's
Large.
10 feet by 10 feet. I've already put it down on the board.
Can I keep throwing Molotovs at it?
I don't think you'd be in range.
Woogie.
Also, if you do want to hit it, I am going to ask to roll for initiative. But Aethna, do you have any like reaction? What do you do at this?
I have no fucking idea what to do at this point.
All right, cool. All of you roll for initiative then.
Yeah, I
I'm
never
too
I never
dumb.
fought a creature that wasn't flesh.
I would be way too dumb to know what to do. Okay, hold on. Let me put myself on the board first. Do we have a turn order thingy or no?
Since it was I'll make it a turn order.
Okay, thanks.
So everyone was like, yeah. Oh, whoops. Yeah. All right. In that one, an initiative.
You're nice.
Connor, you rolled for shade again.
No, that's Jim's sheet. It's just my name is Connor Shade, so when I
Okay.
log in, that's what's it called?
You rolled a 15. Okay. I'm gonna put you where I imagined you guys to be during all this.
Go for it.
I accept the terms and conditions.
So I imagine something.
Selwyn,
like
thank you
this.
for the follow.
Okay. So I'm gonna take the city guards have
Yes.
all the city guards and the clothes basically cancel each other out. So I don't want to put them on the board, but imagine like a huge skirmish happening all around you during this time while this air elemental is being summoned. So
You got it, boss.
no, you are up first.
One moment. Sorry, what an awful time to roll good initiative.
Right.
So seeing this thing is made of wind, I'm probably not going to lightning bolt it.
Sorry.
Gesundheit. Does that cost me my action? Aithna, do you have ranged abilities? Or attacks?
Do I have ranged attacks?
Or do you have to get up in this thing's face?
No, I can do like 15-foot cones and stuff like that, if that makes you happy. Most of my stuff is close range, but it's basically close
Okay.
range.
I'm going to haste you.
Okay, thanks.
And that cost me my action. So I'm just gonna, I'm staying where I am. That's it. That's all. Oh, wait, and bonus action summon my fucking spiritual weapon. 60 feet. I am moving 5 feet closer to summon a tiny box.
Shape of a miniature treasure.
Okay.
If the 22 hits, it deals 8 force damage.
8? Okay. And yes, 22 hits.
Alright. And Dawn is hasted. Aithna is hasted. And that is my turn.
Alright. Jim, the people's champ.
Oh, one sec. I have a cat raiding my desk.
Eating your desk?
Shut up, baby. Raiding my desk.
Oh, raiding your desk, I was gonna say.
Breeding your desk?
I'm gonna shoot it with a crossbow.
All right. 12 does not hit.
Alright. That concludes my turn.
Okay.
Because of the loading property. Balloon deflating noise.
Give me a second. I
You're such a
am
good cat. You're such-
going to bonus action dash towards him because I can only walk 30, so I need to go to him.
No,
Alright.
you have
What? Arm hasted, right? So
yeah, your speed is doubled, so you can
Dope.
walk 60 feet.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna go to him. Since he hasn't attacked yet, I'm going to assassinate him.
Can you post that
I can.
into the chat? Okay.
So I have advantage to hit
Nice. And sneak attack.
and sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Pray for me.
Hashtag prayers for Ega.
And then add 3d6 to that.
So roll 3d6. Okay. So 17 hits, and then
It
7
does
plus
16 damage.
16.
So is it a critical hit? Because it hits?
What?
Um,
No. That's if it's surprised.
if it's surprised, then it's a critical hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't forget your second attack only action.
Swing. I could swing again. What do I want to do here? Yeah, I'll just take it off and swing at it.
Okay.
It's only the first one, right? See there. Hold on. Does assassinate?
Yeah, you still get advantage. It still
Okay.
hasn't attacked.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
22 hits. And another 6 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold up, and you still get one more main hand attack from haste.
Oh, thanks. I did not know.
Ega, what
There you go.
what damages are these?
Woo!
What?
What damage is this?
What do you mean? What damage is this?
This
Slashing.
is
Piercing.
slashing damage? Okay.
It's piercing.
No, it's slashing.
Short swords are... Huh.
Yes.
Aren't they piercing? Because they totally like came through piercing. Roll20 has them categorized as piercing.
No way.
Yeah, way.
Okay, so what's the total damage that you dealt? So
7 plus 9 plus 6 plus 8.
what is it?
The last one should be 7 plus.
No, all of it, all damage that you.
Yeah,
used.
hold on. I'm talking... The last one, that number isn't correct because it's rolling crit when we do just a straight plus, don't we?
Yeah. You're right. Right? It does. Wait, hold on. Or was it when we do crit? Does it do maximum damage, Kitty? What do we did? What do we? Blah, blah, blah. We did plus maximum, right? When we crit, it's just
Yeah,
the maximum amount of
plus
damage.
max.
So
Yes.
my maximum is actually 9 damage.
No. It's plus max for the rolls.
Okay.
You don't include the modifiers on the crit. You include the
Okay.
modifiers once on the whole damage.
Gotcha. All right. Are we doing math? I need to do math. Thanks. Wait, hold on. That's not right.
Plus 9. Sorry, I forgot the plus 9.
So 35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Aethna, you hit the air elemental several times, but you notice that even though it seems to be somewhat hurt by this, it doesn't seem to be doing as much as it should.
Frickin' resistance.
Mhm. We got those good non-magical weapons.
Great. Okay. Nothing I can do about it right now. But I would probably shout out to the party that's like, this ain't it, Chief.
It's not choking and dying.
Okay. So, air elemental's turn. It is going to attack Aethna with a
Yay.
multi-attack.
Great.
It's a 17 hit.
Yes.
+2? You have +2 to AC. Oh, okay.
Okay. Take. Oh, perfect. 7.
Okay.
I mean, I nat 1 both of my die, so there you go. 7 damage.
I'm not even gonna graduate it with an
AC.
uncanny dodge. I'll just take
Good
it.
choice.
Actually, hold on. I think. Wait, give me a second. I think I can. React with damage. Give me a second. Give me a second. Where was that? Where did I read that I can react with damage?
That doesn't sound familiar to me unless it's strictly the assassin type.
Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. It's called Hellish Rebuke. It's not giving you the explanation. Where's the explanation? Why doesn't it give you the explanation?
It's a dex save?
It's full description on attack. Here. Here. I'll just repost it so that it has the thing in it, but yeah, there you go.
$15. It saves.
Fuck. I tried.
This takes 3 damage. Okay.
Wait, how is it? Okay, yeah, never mind. Good. Continue.
Alright. Null, you're up.
Can I, like, elect to go after the People's Champ?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till after his turn.
Wait, actually, I don't know if you can by D&D rules.
Probably not by their rules, but so this is more of a straight, like, DM fudge question. Like, the idea of initiative to me is, like, I'm prepared to go at the start of this round, but can't I, like, wait? Like, I obviously couldn't accelerate my order in the turns, but...
I'm gonna try this out. See, since this is one shot, I'm gonna try it out. So
Okay.
I'm gonna say, if you want to change your... I feel like you would have to lose something. So, like, maybe like skipping a turn, and then you would have to drop down in the initiative order. So you would have to drop down to 14 initiative,
That?
but also skip a turn.
Huh.
Because to me it makes sense. Like you changing the order of your initiative be kind of your action.
That sounds like a bit of a stretch, enough to where I don't want to change the turn. So
I just don't want it to be completely free.
no, I know. I get that.
So unless you have another suggestion of how to do that.
No. All my suggestions would amount to debating, like, I don't think it should cost that much to say I want to wait 6 seconds before continuing my part in battle.
Right, but see, like, you waiting 6 seconds also kind of means, like, everyone else is... To me, like, the combat would still be moving, but you're waiting, which is hence, like, skipping the action.
Oh.
Do you see what I'm kind of getting at?
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, like I'm missing a beat, but everyone is...
Yes.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna skip it this turn then. I'm gonna hit it with... Well, first I'm gonna hit it with Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Nope. Does a 10 hit?
Oh, I don't see your roll. Oh, there it is. 10 does not hit.
Roll 20's lagging.
A little bit.
And then a Guiding Bolt. Oh, that's an attack roll. Shit. Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Do I have a way to fix that? Fuck! No, I don't. Okay. That is my turn.
Alright. Jim, the people's champ. God, what's with all these bad rolls today? A 10. You have a +8 and you rolled a 2 and a 5.
Yup!
Welcome to our world.
At least I didn't change turn order to do it. So the plan was that Guiding Bolt gives advantage to the next thing to attack it, and I want to give that advantage to the person with sneak attack. But I don't want to, like, force Jim to, like, Jim, don't attack, let her get sneak, like, that, yeah. Jim, are you muted? How are you now?
Oh, don't mind me. So I climbed down the roof, which is going to take most of my movement speed, and then I can make it to, like, maybe here. So she will get the advantage attack. So I will do that.
No, she won't, because I didn't hit it.
Oh. How are you now?
Did you dash?
Yep.
Okay. Ifna, you're up.
Alright. How... do I still have haste on me? I don't know how haste works. I've never actually used haste.
Yes, you have haste on
yes.
you. You
It's
have
a
9 more
minute?
turns.
Yeah.
It is 1 minute, unless I lose concentration.
Did that thing hit anyone? Can I
The
still
air
use...
elemental?
Yeah.
It hit you.
But
For like
okay,
7
so
damage.
it took its turn in combat. So I can't use Assassinate anymore, but I can still... I can still attack it. I don't think I don't have advantage anymore, so...
Right.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
dope. Okay. It came back. Let me add a D36 to that. There we go. Add that to that. And then
23.
Why? Hold up. Why are you adding sneak attack to it?
why not?
Because you don't have advantage and there's no ally within 5 feet. This
Isn't
is why I was-
your
No.
thing
No,
an ally?
it's not.
Okay.
No, it's just a floating weapon. It doesn't even have unit collision.
But it doesn't have to be an ally, it just has to be an enemy of the target.
It's not an enemy, it's not a creature, it's not
Yeah,
an
you
entity.
can't like
it's
attack
just-
a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I
Okay.
wish, I know. This is why I tried to guiding bolt right before your turn, but
Well then,
So 10.
12 damage.
12.
Let me, and then offhand. There you go.
It's
So that's
12 plus
16.
4. 16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is going to multi-attack you, Aethna. It's going to
Okay.
slam you.
I'm just going to burn it again.
Does 19 hit?
It does.
Okay. Okay. 15 damage.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge that and take 7 or 8. You wanna roll up?
Yes.
half rounds down.
Yeah. So 7?
Yeah.
7 damage? I'll be nice. Take 7.
Okay.
Words we'll never hear him say in the non-one-shot campaign. I'll be nice.
Well, you know, I'm still at 16 hit points, so there's that.
Oh, right, I can do the thing.
Did you roll your fire, whatever?
No, I haven't yet. I'm rolling now.
Your hellish rebuke.
9 damage. Okay. Anytime you guys want to help Aethna would be cool.
I got this.
I had to get down from the roof.
Fighting this, like, air thing.
Yeah, she's fighting this thing all on her own.
Well, not necessarily. He
I
kind
do
of
not
gave
recall
me.
any of us making that choice for her.
I recall two
He's
very
helping.
different people initiating.
He's helping, and by he I mean Null. Null's helping.
Is it Null's turn?
Yes.
Are you not
Alright,
gonna DC
I'm-
save
Oh,
that?
wait. Yeah, I am supposed to save that. Although I already took the damage, so
Alright, fuck it.
I made my decision.
Okay.
I completely forgot it's a deck save.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna healing word Aethna.
Okay.
No, what level? Okay.
And hold up, don't take that 6, because I am going to... There it is. Empowered healing. To roll that shit again, because god
You're a
damn it.
divine soul?
Yes.
You're not-
Surprise!
Whenever you are an ally with
I
an
wondered which one you were.
Alright, since I can't do worse than a nat 1, it doesn't matter that I can't choose.
You'd be
What
surprised.
the fuck?
So it's a 6, yes?
Yes, it's
a
a
6,
six.
but it's the first 6 because it says whenever you or an ally within feet.
Rolls. I'm the one who rolled.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I cast
Okay.
mass healing word, I can still do this.
okay.
Okay.
So yeah, 6.
Okay.
But it's the first.
Not the second
Um,
6, the first 6.
and I think I'm gonna try to guiding bolt this guy's ass again.
That's mine. Bye-bye.
You're nice.
Josh, you either have to move 10 feet forward or you can't cast Empowered Healing. 60-foot range.
Oh, thank you. Then I shall definitely move 10 feet forward if I can.
Yes.
I'd still take the first 6.
That was 5 feet.
That was 10 feet.
Was it? Okay, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Like, I know I can't move like 30 feet without remembering which square is which, but if I can't know to like skip one square, like, how did I even play Monopoly correctly? What the fuck?
Don't play Monopoly. It's a trash game.
Well, yes, it's trash, but especially when you play it with house rules. Okay, so after a completely failed guiding bolt,
Whose house?
I'm just gonna look at myself in dejection of like, am I? 3 nat 1s.
Am I love? Okay.
How did you
Jim.
nat three times
You're
times in a row? I think that's the largest like collection of nat ones we had consecutively right
I mean,
now.
they're not out of 20, mind you. 2 of them were out of 4.
Still,
But still, yeah. Come
I
on!
think that's the largest collection of nat ones we have to date.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Alright. Aethna.
What
you're
up? I'm doing it again.
Yo! And you get sneak attack.
What?
She gets sneak attack if she hits.
Why?
Because
Because
he's
an
next to
ally
me
is
now.
now within 5 feet.
No.
Or an enemy of the enemy.
Fear not, citizens.
Okay! A
There you
crit
go.
sneak attack, 66.
I'm gonna add
68?
D6.
D6.
this to it. Then I'm
And-
going to offhand.
Wait, would it be double sneak attack roll or just 3d6 plus 18?
Sneak attack is only
No, sneak attack crits.
once per turn.
Mm-hmm.
Sneak
It's
attack
not because
crits.
twice per turn, it's because it's critting.
DM.
What was
Yes.
the question?
Sneak attack, when you crit, would it be 6d6 or 3d6 plus 18?
3d6 plus 18.
Okay.
Because it's plus maximum.
Okay, so we're applying that to... Okay.
Okay, so hold on, what's my maximum here? So it's 8 plus 6 plus 18 plus 9.
Does 13 hit?
No.
And 13
Okay.
doesn't. Never mind. Okay.
So 44?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like that laugh was like a, it's almost dead. I'm just gonna extend its HP.
No, that was a laugh because
I keep
44.
swinging it.
44 would kill it if it didn't have resistance. In fact, it had exactly 44 HP.
So what you're saying is it has 22 health left right now.
Yes. Which I shouldn't say, but I just found it so
But it
funny
is
that I
too
needed to
coincidentally good that, yeah,
Yes.
that is
I
pretty good.
mean, you could always just break out old reliable, and I just open the box and it just says enrage phase.
Alright, it's the air elemental's turn. Okay. Aethna and Jim, make a strength saving throw.
Yikes. I have
Fear not,
0
citizens.
strength.
I am here.
Wait. Do I have anything that has, like, saving
Okay,
throw stuff?
both save.
Yay!
Is it just trying to throw us into the sky? That would be fucking metal as hell.
Okay, so you guys take... I'm gonna roll damage, and you guys take half of this.
Oogie.
There you go.
12.
Oof, what a high roll.
You do the 12.
It would have been pretty bad if you failed. I'm just gonna say this.
I think I would have been unconscious.
Yeah, I would have been. I have 10 health left. Da, 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 da.
So you
okay.
both take half of that damage.
I did. Took 12.
Alright, and that's its turn. Null. You're up.
Hold on,
Yeah,
doing
you're up.
math. There was a less than 2% chance of rolling that high.
You're nice.
Cool, you're up.
Yeah. Okay. Don't need concentration. Aithna, how you doing on health?
Poorly. Poorly is a good word.
Still poorly?
Poorly. Got you?
Then we'll kill it quickly.
Doing my best.
Alright.
We'll rest after. followed by...
Followed by...
Followed by...
Followed by...
Glittering End.
Dex
Glittering
save.
End.
Yes.
Smoking the reefer.
Does it have resistance to force or radiant damage?
Nothing has force resistance.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 7. So 11 radiant damage?
Yes.
Yeah, it dies.
Yes!
Alright, cool.
We did it, team! We fucking did it!
Well, Aethna did it, and
And you finished it.
then Jim the People's Champ kind of just ran a little bit.
I got nothing. We don't know what would have happened if I wasn't here.
What does that mean?
I wouldn't have gotten
Things are
sneak
fucking
attack
Nice.
if he wasn't there.
It's true.
This is very true.
He helped.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he wasn't here, I would have had to kill it this turn instead.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, of course.
This is why I like playing Ranger. I get to do all the in-your-face shit, but I also get a bonus action dash, so I don't have to worry about, oh, fuck, I don't want to waste my action and then wind up right in its face without any way of defending myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to it only to be smacked in the face.
Yeah, exactly. And I just teabag a piranha.
Alright, I'm going to take that relic thingy from this boy if he's still around.
Yeah, how's the cultist v guard brawl looking?
Okay, so given that you guys defeated the air elemental, the guards start to subdue a lot of the cultists around, and seeing this, the leader looks at you three and he kind of curses at you, but in a different language. But he's severely vicious with you guys right now. Very hostile.
Yo, I'm gonna go beat that ass.
Tackle his ass to the ground, take that relic.
And as as you guys are kind of charging towards him to quote unquote beat that ass, he kind of locks eyes with you, with Jim and Aethna, and then he shouts on top of his lungs, choke and die, and then he cranks the cylinder multiple times, and another mist starts to sprout from the cylinder.
Did I not get to tackle his ass and take it away from him?
No, you do not get this
No.
opportunity because he's kind of off the map, so he sees you coming toward. And as he does, he kind of breathes a little bit of it in and starts to choke, and he drops the cylinder, which is still severely leaking this strange mist. So what do you get? Are you guys still approaching?
I'm going to take my commoner's clothes and literally throw myself at the cylinder and just wrap it up as tightly as I
I
can.
think we're all kind of sprinting for that.
It starts to balloon with your clothes, and since you are sprinting towards it, make a con save throw.
What?
All of us?
Con save throw to sprint towards it?
Just make a con save throw. Okay. Null, you start sprinting towards this cylinder, and you see Jim and Aethna kind of trying to subdue it, but as they're kind of subduing it, a lot of the mist keeps leaking out, and they start coughing, and they both drop to the ground near instantly.
Oof. Oof.
Do you keep going towards it, or do you
Is that gonna cost me another con saving throw?
I would say you can do one thing before you have to make another con save throw. You have 6 seconds to do something.
Okay. Can I tell if they're stable or not?
No, you have to go check them.
I'm gonna try to deal with the mist thing first.
What do you do with it?
The
clothes that Aethna threw on it are not doing much, and the mist is still like leaking out severely, and it's starting to form kind of like a floor of mist throughout the city square at this point. Like within 6 seconds, like almost the entire square is covered with this mist. That's how fast it's leaking out.
Can I crank it the other way?
Do you know how this thing works?
I mean, I watched 2 people crank it.
You watched one person crank it twice from long distance.
Wait, it's the same guy? I thought we said...
Yeah, it was the same guy.
Oh, okay.
He cranked it the first time to summon the air elemental, and the second time to release this mist.
Oh, thank... Okay, I thought you said the guard is now cranking
No.
it.
No. It's the same guy.
I'm fucking cranking it.
Okay, have I seen him crank it in the same direction?
No, there seems to be a very precise pattern you have to do in order to make it do certain things.
Okay, and that guy who cranked it is on the floor, not helping, because
he has dropped just like they have after breathing in the mist.
Oh, we're just dead right now?
You don't know.
You don't know.
I mean, if they're unstable, I'm gonna mass healing word them after inspecting them. I don't have spells that help with this shit. Would dispel magic help here?
That's a good question that I won't answer.
Okay, then I'm gonna fucking do it.
Alright. Okay, so you cast Dispel Magic. Also make another con saving throw. You cast Dispel Magic, and you can tell that...
Hold up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bud.
I'm just gonna tell you this. It doesn't matter. No, even if you roll max right now, it's not good enough.
This is the largest collection of nat ones I've ever seen, ever.
Hey, at least for next week, it's a good thing. Like, you guys will be creating all session next time.
I don't know about that.
Okay, so you cast Dispel Magic on this, like, mechanical cylinder, and there's maybe a slight hiccup that you notice, but it continues to spill out. And there is no effect beyond that. And as you finish casting your spell, you start to breathe in the mist and choke, and you also fall over. And yes, the 3 of you are all dead. And we kind of get a zooming out camera shot as the mist kind of spreads through the streets. You can see like the top-down eagle view of the city, where this mist is just continuing to spread, like every street, eventually outside the city, and moves into the hills and covers the entire region that you guys eventually went through. And that's our one-shot for today.
Word.
What would happen if...
I worked longer on this character and I actually got to play it.
Right.
Same. Super same. What would have happened if we had tried to just destroy the crank?
It's mechanical. It's magic and mechanical.
We can kind of reverse engineer it, because in present day, like, so to speak, this place is shrouded with this mist and all that. I don't know if we could have stopped this from happening.
I mean, obviously not for continuity's sake, but I can't believe I didn't realize that until, like, after it was failed.
Until now?
Yeah, what the fuck, Josh?
Well, there's but like that's the thing though. Like, you know, it has something to do with this mist, but you don't actually know how to get there. So like maybe we could have like saved it from like doing it now, but like doesn't mean that, you know, we would stop it from whatever may happen later that makes this thing
Or
break
that we could
open.
have saved it from, like, instantaneously destroying the whole town of people. Instead, like, oh yeah, the town has time to evacuate.
Maybe.
But yeah, no.
Joke's on them.
So yeah, there you go.
What would the con save? What was the con save for it?
Basically, just like
Roll an act
your
20
last
or die.
moments on this earth to try to do something.
Oh. Oh no, I meant the number, the threshold, the...
18.
Okay. Jeez.
Yeah, very high. So yeah, like you just saw two of your friends instantly die.
They were straight up dead. Holy fuck, not even death saving throws. Ugh.
I mean, I kind of hinted at it, like, there's two elements in there. Connor recognized the death, and they're air cultists, so guess what the other element is?
Choke. I mean, air.
Yes. So yeah, it was, it's basically a death mist.
Okay, so my question to Connor is, why, when you realized that it's death, did you run for the liquor store to get Molotovs?
Because I can't, like, 1v30 a 60-foot diameter ring of people without help.
Well, I get that, but like, you were like, in response to knowing that this is death, I bolt
That was
twist.
my plan regardless. It could have been a deca fuck of 10 elements and I still would have went to the liquor store. Right? Is deca the right prefix for 10?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you guys like the one shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. Got to play
Cool.
D&D,
It's
roll some trash.
Yeah. Oof. Still had
Your
fun.
character's dead.
Everyone's dead.
Yeah. That part I'm a little uneasy about.
Why?
Like, I don't know.
You didn't know the characters were gonna die the second you saw where we were going? I said bye to Jim long ago. I think it was like 9:20 Eastern Standard Time. I was like, alright, buddy, it was nice knowing you. Like, let's just have fun with what's left.
Yeah, but now no cameos.
Well, technically,
Yeah,
I mean,
that.
technically, there could be previous adventures of these characters. They just can't have anything post this event.
So
next time we have a one shot, it's gonna be, yeah, take those same characters but put them at level 5.
Actually,
Oh.
I just thought of a cool cameo. If you guys ever somehow find your way into those ruins, like you wanted to,
We find our
I
corpses.
mean, yeah, we
can
could
find
be
the corpses
undead.
of the
or
three
corpses.
characters, because that place has been untouched. Like no one has gone in there to clean anything up. So
Oh, they're gonna think I cranked it, not that I tried to stop it. God damn it.
When you said, like, cranked it facing in different directions, my immediate question was like, what is he, on a fucking swivel chair? Like, is he a fucking Omni
No.
crank?
I just imagine it kind of. I think it. Imagine like they're on like the. Imagine it could be like twisted different ways, almost like a kaleidoscope. So like
Oh.
Lighter
certain
crank.
things summon certain things. cast-
Right,
Bop
right,
it.
like one actually
twist it,
summons an elemental
crank
and
it.
another summons,
Yes,
like,
exactly.
the self-destruct switch.
Yes.
Okay.
I worked entirely too hard on this character.
Not all
I-
my one shots will end in like dying.
Not
But-
all of them.
Not all of them,
You-
but this
you're-
one in particular. I mean,
You're
Connor,
1 for 1 so far.
Connor kind of said it best. It's like you should, like you knew where you were going. Like
Back
No,
of my mind,
yeah.
it should have, like, ooh, city. Yeah, it should have all. I don't know, I guess part of me thought we'd just get to see more of the city, like, before it all happened, not, like, the
But
cause of
technically,
it.
like, just because we know that the city is engulfed in mist doesn't necessarily mean we die, so there's that too.
yeah, I mean
You can say that. You
So-
never say that. Maybe it's
I'm
just because
gonna-
I'm a pessimist.
I'm going to ignore that and just make sure that it's canon that this corpse has 15 gold pieces on him. And if that place is untouched...
You know what? Let me make a note of that, actually.
Yeah, I,
I
have
mean,
like
we can
9
just-
gold and 99 silver.
We can
Alright,
just leave
city-
the character sheets.
Where? Sure, if you want to leave the character sheets. Okay, so Null, Jim, the People's Champ.
If Aetna has 9 gold, 98 silver, and
Alright, so Null, what do you have on you?
I'll just make it 99 silver and
Um,
take the copper away.
Quarterstaff, component pouch, daggers, backpack, like the I think it's the Dungeoneer's pack. So just a bunch of stuff that honestly Jedron already also has.
Quarterstaff.
yeah.
Alright, just tell me anything notable that you want to.
Quarterstaff, 15 gold. And I mean, since you don't do material requirements, the component pouch doesn't matter. So 10 torches, 10 rations. Rations probably won't be any good. Screw that. That's all.
Okay. Jim, the People's Champ.
Where's the sheet?
Oh shit, actually.
9 gold, 99 silver, 700 copper.
How much copper?
700.
We didn't even rest at the inn!
Nope.
No, you didn't.
I want that gold back. I want a
Go get it.
refund. Okay, Jedron will.
I mean, theoretically, let's be real here. There's an entire city worth of people that had some amount of coin. If we ever come back to this place, we could be fucking loaded. Like, we aren't the only corpses here. We could find that same inn and be like, oh, some fucking moron paid 300 copper for a night's stay. I wonder how that worked out, XD. Like, fucking take that. And then the rest of the shit is just like chainmail, shield, warhammer, like blacksmith's tools, a shovel. Like, I'm down to just like keep the character sheet, and if you're ever like, hey, what did Jim have on him, I will gladly regurgitate it for you.
Can I interject one more thing?
Yeah.
So the background I took was student of magic, and there were a bunch of things it comes with that I was just like, what the fuck? Like potion maker's lab, blah. But one thing that this is more of like a, if you want to include them, 1d4 Arcana books.
Okay. Yeah.
What background?
Student of magic.
Roll that right now.
Yes.
Kind of books that we will determine.
Yes, you're welcome to determine them to be whatever, if they're relevant or not. -1 intelligence. Still have lots of books.
I imagine one of the books is air cultists and all the associated dangers.
Okay, that's fair.
No, I'm not gonna make that canon. Ika, anything you want on your character in particular?
There's a bunch of things. I don't know if you want me to just keep the sheet or not, because like, she's got a disguise kit, she's got a thief's tools, she's got ball bearings, she's got a bell candle, like hooded lanterns. She's got 9 gold, 99 silver. She's got piton. She's got a piton. She's got like a flask of oil.
I'm just keep the character sheet, but just like anything really noteworthy that you guys wanna pick up, just in case they're lost or
The
something.
money, I think the thieves' tools, and maybe a disguise kit. Like that's the biggest standy outy stuff.
Standy outy stuff. Nice.
Standy outy stuff.
So, did anyone notice how many times I changed my name title?
I noticed it once.
I changed it like
I
changed
guess
it
it like
five times at least.
I
mean,
noticed it a
I'm
few times when I wasn't keeping count.
Okay. I was waiting for you, Connor, to flip a lid when I changed it to Null, the champ of the people.
Yeah, that's the one I saw.
You're not stepping on my toes in any way. We have different people. We could be different champs.
My personal favorite was the Logger of Cultists.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice cold lager. Do I just get wasted right now? Nah.
We should
can't.
change Jim's title to Yeeter.
Suplexer of cultists.
Goodbye, Aithna. We're back to Leona. I loved you once.
Alright, I also don't mind dumping all of my nat ones into a one-shot. Is that why it's called a one-shot?
Because you only get to roll once? Yeah, seems like it.
Let's test it out.
It's a nat one-shot. A one-shot where everyone can roll a 1 out of 1.
So everything is both a crit and a failure?
Of course.
Actually, No. Now you've got... No, I can't start Googling weird interactions.
Alright. Well. When are we gonna play, what's the thing? What is
Are
that?
you using my quarterstaff?
No,
Your
he's doing the
quarters,
shoot
though.
Using
stalkers.
up all his good rolls for next time.
Yeah, really.
23,
No.
26, 24,
17,
25.
10, 20, 11.
I see a 3 in there.
Yeah, I rolled better on literally every single one of these rolls than on like 95% of the shit I
Yeah,
did.
and now you fucked up your own rolls for next time. You had good ones.
I am mad.
I think what's happening, like, I am actually genuinely, like, convinced that when you make a character on Roll20, it literally just chooses to put you, like, a RNG thing of, like, what kind of rolls you're gonna get with the character.
Like it just actually associates some sort of
Yeah.
modifier or random seed with... I highly doubt it, but I could still see why things turn up like that.
The only thing is, like, the reason why I think that is because there's way too often where it's just like we have one character, like that's one's shit all the time.
Yep.
And then everyone else is fine. But like it's constant and it's not just like, oh, like a random nat one, whatever, right? But it's like it's literally associated with specific people.
Yes, it is. It is morale crushing for one person.
That's me in my other game.
Me.
I am bummed I didn't get to pull a really nifty trick out of my hat that I discovered.
I didn't get to use half the stuff that I built into the character, but that's basically like just opportunities.
Like, same. No, I only got to cast one subtle spell. I wanted to cast fear subtly so that like everyone's just fucking afraid of me and like I didn't even have to move at all. And
I didn't even get to intimidate people. That was like my character. I was the intimidated fire lady that throws people into walls and chokes them and makes them tell her stuff.
We're reusing these characters.
Absolutely.
But no, the other thing I found was that because of the whole sorcery point conversion shit, I'm at one of the few levels where I can get a spell slot higher than what I actually start with at the beginning of the day.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean it costs way too much to do it. Like I think it costs like 2 level 3 slots, and I can convert it into a level 4 for the day, and I can only cast the shit I have just at a higher level with it. But yeah.
I have a plus 17 to athletics.
I'm a munchkin. No, you don't. That's how?
Sorry. I leveled up my other ranger, and my proficiency bonus went up. So I have like
Oh.
a belt of giant strength, and then I took that rogue level dip, so now I have expertise. So I'm
So you have
fucking
double
plus
proficiency.
17 to my athletics.
Zdrowie.
Bitte. Yeah, I'm gonna reuse this character.
Next time
Anyway.
Lucas can't show up, we have characters to play another one shot with.
I feel like it's gonna be someone else, and we'll just be like, "Here, Lucas, have Jim the People's Champs character sheet." And before, what the fuck is this garbage?
It's a better character sheet than Steel Renders.
Yikes.
Quite literally. Like, most, if not all, of my stats are higher than his in their respective categories.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Actually, ooh, let me compare Jedron.
I also blew Shade Stalker out of the water. That's why, like, I saw this stat block, I was just like, oh, sick, thank you! And then, yeah. And then I rolled like garbage anyway, and then I fucking died.
Huh. Jedron's actually on par. I just put them in the wrong categories. But yeah, I'm gonna dip now.
Yeah, I'm also gonna dip. Peace out, guys. Thank you for the session, Mike.
Second
Yeah.
dip.
I'll
Peace.
catch you guys later.
Glad you guys enjoyed. See ya.
Alright, you guys, well, that will be it for us today. Have a good morning, evening, and or night, depending on where you're from, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!